What happened last time?
We decided to take a nap after almost dying in the Green Tower, and so we set up shop, and everyone had some nice conversations about what their current plans are. Mahua made the very bold statement that he currently is more mad with Abel than his god is. That one I feel like is worth saying, just because it's ludicrous.
That was a statement. That
was a statement, and I applaud him for it.
generational hatred.
Just absolute. What a man. Killian had some concerning echo dreams where he went to like the void for a while. Time became soup and he found like a cool hilt, and then he fell into a hole. And then he woke back up, and now his leg is like
Monochrome.
weird. Is what?
Monochrome.
Monochrome. That's a way to describe it. That works. And he's got like black shot eyes. Because it's not bloodshot, but it's kind of like the Echo. That's a bit odd. Who knows what that's about? We continued on our way to the Red Tower. Abel caused the 20-minute intermission by rolling a natural 1 and triggering the trap when trying to investigate
the
it.
trap that Reed was like, hey, you can use this to trap powerful adversaries once this castle's yours. And then Abel like slipped on a banana peel and we had to fucking destroy it.
Yeah, so...
Big fan.
Maybe we can rebuild that. Who knows? Then we followed the red tunnel into the tower, and it led down into a bunch of piping and steam and pain, and we completed the steam puzzle. And now we're at the bottom.
Yes, you guys travel through the bottom, and you are now in initiative number 3. Number 3!
Damn.
You are in initiative number 3 is what I rolled. I do have the dice roll camera. Ha ha ha! So exciting.
Hey, Abel only rolled positive numbers today, at least. You know.
Why does the initiative roll hate me, Reed?
Have you considered stop rolling shit initiative?
Hey man, listen, I'm trying my best out here. I'm fighting demons every time we roll initiative.
You're not fighting well enough. Apparently, it's not well enough.
That's what Killian thinks. Every night.
No, this is what John thinks. This is what John thinks is Abel should roll better. The end.
What do we want to call this? We'll do that. All right, add that. And then this, what's his initiative bonus? Ooh, a -1, guys. Oh boy. Happy to see it. You love to see it. And by that I mean you fucking hate to see it.
Hey man, he still doesn't have the lowest initiative bonus right now. -2,
really?
baby.
2, Abel? Is that real? Did I get that right?
Yeah, I rolled a 4 for a 2.
Dear God. Accidentally have Hadrian in here too. I forgot to remove him, so that's fine. Can I remove him? Actually? Can I right click?
No,
Can we kill him? Can we kill him?
No.
Can we kill Adrian again?
Anyway, so to start, as you guys come down from the top of Steam Tide, you solve the previous puzzle, and you enter inside this room. As soon as you enter, you see this. Initially, it looks like an extremely large dwarf. And then as it stands up, his hair ignites and goes up to the air. You can see purple eyes on the individual. And he pulls out a curved, like, Buster Sword blade as big as you guys. And then you realize, as it stands, this is more a giant than a dwarf. Though the mannerisms are extremely similar. This place is absolutely wrecked. It seems like whatever got down here had quite the destruction-oriented motivation as it went through the bottoms of Steam Tide to make it more hospitable, potentially, to live down here. The fire giant seems to be guarding what appears to be a ladder that goes deeper down into this section. As you guys have already descended down what was like a fire escape for 20 floors, you have now come down to the very bottom here. No coin in sight. This place is absolutely wrecked. You can get a much more intense smell down here where the steam was sort of dissipating anything else that you could have really smelt up top. Down here you can get a more swampish smell around you. There seems to be lots of mold and water that has just been percolating down here for quite some time. It is still stone and clockwork and metal around, and this once boiler room appears to be completely broken and beat down. Actually,
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Is it fog machine time?
fog machine.
No, I think that's connecting it from one battle map to the other.
yeah, no, but that's just to help visually with the tubes. No fog machine for you guys today, but that's just to help.
That's only for boss fights.
That's only for the cool shit.
It doesn't have to be now that I got things more organized, but yes.
All
right.
It makes the boss fight so cool.
It does.
Sure does. Okay, so top of the initiative is Lord Faral. You are first up.
MVP of the campaign.
Go.
All right, so
Mhm.
what is this guy? You said he's holding a sword, right?
Yes, a giant sword.
Okay. Cool. So Farrell is going to I'm trying to look. He's gonna try to stay towards the back. It looks like there's like items in the way for him to move around. So I think he's just gonna stay still for now.
Okay.
And he's going to cast Confusion.
Ooh.
Clutch.
He's gonna do it 10-foot radius, so he's gonna do it 5 feet behind him, behind the thing, so that if anybody steps up, they're not in that sphere.
Okay.
And then he's got to roll a Wisdom save.
You got it. I was trying to add a little brightness there, but that was
Please.
okay. So wisdom save for this individual. Saving throws are there. Okay. And as you cast confusion on this individual, and he rolls a 12.
That's a fail. So
Right.
he is confused.
Poor guy.
He can't
Uh-oh.
take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of his turns to determine his behavior for that turn.
All right. I remember being confused. That was a fun time.
Yeah, my rings are somewhere.
And then at the end of his turn, he gets another roll to save. So,
Damn.
Far coming in clutch.
And if we hit
As
him, does that
usual.
affect it at all? Or
I don't know.
No.
okay,
It's-
I was just wondering because I know some.
Yeah,
Some
no.
do, but I'm pretty sure
Some
confused
do.
doesn't. I've
This-
used that often.
This is
in
a
campaigns.
persistent, so it's like it's a sphere behind him. So as long as he's in it, if he moves out of it, he's not affected. But if he can't move,
Oh, it's a
then if
sphere?
he doesn't
Wait, are you
move,
sure it's a sphere? Confusion?
yeah, that's it. Yep.
Is it the
So-
druid version?
It's a each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within a range must succeed when you cast it or be affected by it.
Yeah. But then once it's affected, I don't think. I think you're good. I think the sphere doesn't matter after that fact.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Then I misread it, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
I was
yeah,
only
it's still
going for him
fine. He's still
anyways.
confused. Cool.
Okay. So yes, he is confused.
All right. Is that it for your turn?
And
Or did you want to hide? You said.
yeah, Farrell is going to. I just want to move kind of as far away from him. You know, I don't want to get too much closer. You know, that's cool.
Okay, you can duck underneath some of the fallen debris. You hide into a corner that's giving you 3/4 cover, and you feel better about the entire situation now that the giant is confused.
And I will keep the table up for his turn.
Next up is Killian.
All right. Question: surveying the room. What's that white thing sitting there, kind of next to the guy?
Oh,
that
it's
just fire,
that's a
or is
white
that steam?
cauldron. So the cauldron and it has white fire in it, white hot fire right next to him.
Oh. Okay. And fire giant, seemingly, or guy with flaming hair. That's concerning.
Sure is.
Don't want to be near whatever the hell that is.
Mm-hmm.
So how far is Killian away from Mr. Giant Man currently?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet.
25
But everything is
feet.
rough terrain inside here.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think what Killing wants to do is he's going to kind of move over to the opposite side from far, kind of behind where that fallen grate or whatever, the fencing thing. I don't know what that
Something
is.
looks
from
weird
our-
about that. There's something. Okay, yeah. There's more to
Oh, there's more to that.
Mhm.
Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I was just trying to
He
pick a place to go to.
Oh god.
So where
Yeah,
you
now,
going?
now I feel like I need to investigate whatever that is.
Okay.
Mhm.
What are you doing?
So I just want to make my way over there, kind of just for cover currently. Just, kind of, yeah, to right there ish, or
Oh.
to the space in front of it.
10, 20, 30-ish. There is fire by here.
Oh shoot, my bad. Sorry, I was looking at the other side.
What? The other side over here? This side?
Oh no, I meant I was looking at the other camera. I didn't see the fire. That's my mistake.
Oh.
Just you were in the right place. That was where I wanted.
Okay,
it.
yeah, that's just another piece of fire.
Yeah, sorry, I did not notice that.
No worries.
But yeah, he wanted to be over there, kind of hiding amongst that debris. Is there anything he notices that's weird about it? Since you mentioned that it seems a bit odd, or
It seems like there's it's a grate basically over.
Mhm.
You can literally hear like the water beneath seam tide passing through like a strong river current. But it's echoing up. It seems like it's a shaft down to more water potentially.
okay. Does it seem like this grate is normally closed, or has it been forced closed with the chaos of this guy doing?
It looks like it's normally closed. Like this doesn't look
Okay.
like anything special happened here.
Okay. Okay. He'll take note of that for now, but we're just gonna stay here. I'm gonna summon my Echo 15 feet closer to the guy,
Mm-hmm.
and then move it within 5 feet or within melee range of him. I'm gonna hit him.
I'm gonna hit him.
I'm gonna hit him.
There you go.
We're gonna try to hit him. So I want to do Great Weapon Master. No, I'm just gonna hit him. Just
Smack
straight
his
roll.
ass.
I'm just gonna smack him. So we're looking at a 31 to hit on the first one.
That hits.
Okay, a 16 on the second one.
That does not hit.
All right, good to know. And a 28 on the third.
That does hit.
All right, so 2 hit. We've got 2 schmackaroonies.
Your Echo
Which will
Show spawns in and begins cutting against him. You can see there's all sorts of these scars underneath him as you cut into him, and underneath his skin, it almost seems like how lava cracks when it's forming and cooling. But it does not do damage to your Echo, thankfully.
Does the Echo look different after this dream? I don't
No,
know if
we established that last time.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, you're just double checking though in combat.
yeah, 25 plus
What do you got?
is 41 damage.
You got it. You cut through, and despite some of the bulkier armor, even confused, he's trying to dodge around. There's only like a piecemeal amount of armor on him, so you're able to start cutting into his flesh, but he gets one deflection, even though he's confused for your miss. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Well, that's not far. What the fuck is this? No, that was not a wisdom. Oh, I know what I did wrong now. Can we? There we go. No roll. Okay. That's a 3. That's not good for me.
All right, 2 to 6. The creature does not move or take actions this turn.
I was pretty sure of that. All right, moving on. Lucius.
Lucius is gonna pop War Vitality.
Oh, he makes a saving throw at the end of his turn, though.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Let's do that real quick. Boop. 17.
Fail.
What is the DC?
18.
Okay, so there was a chance.
Let's go.
Convenient.
Reed needs to know if it's even worth rolling.
Yeah, I did.
A chance. That's a good point.
There's a chance. Alright. Lucius is gonna cast Aura Vitality, and he's gonna use his bonus action to heal himself. After the steam, he's not looking great. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that damage really added up. Abel's not
My D6 is definitely loaded because holy shit, I get so many ones.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
It's unloaded actually.
Yeah, that's unloaded.
well, it's just loaded to a different number, isn't it? It'd still be loaded, right?
Don't worry about it. Roll stuff.
I think because Farm, Mahua, and Abel are still kind of by the entrance, right? I think Lucius will probably stick with them.
Okay.
But he will move his defender as close as he can get to the actual boy.
Okay, Adam, time to make sure your subclass is worth keeping.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we get rid of it permanently.
The steel,
Permanently.
the steel defender will be represented by this duck Drew sent me.
All right.
I think that's fitting. I think
What's his movement?
40. And he said it was uneven terrain?
Yeah.
Or rough terrain?
You're there, duck.
Yeah, but that's not within 5 feet, I assume. No, okay, I'm just making
It's
sure.
probably just on the edge. It's probably at 10 feet.
Damn.
I couldn't necessarily... It doesn't... Yeah, I can kind of make a melee attack, but I think I'm a bit too far. But if that's the case, I'll repair it. It'll repair itself with this turn.
Okay.
So I'll repair for 2d8, since I'm not close enough to hit it.
You got it. Mahua, your turn.
So Mahua is going to, he's going to move within 10 feet of him. He's got 50 feet of movement, so he wants to move at 10 feet, so he doesn't want to be like right next to him. But
You got it.
and then he's going to use his bonus action to do his arm thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, his astral arm. So the creature will need to make a dex save.
Yep.
Yeah.
11.
All right, so that fails. So he's going to take 2d8 of force damage when they
You
come
got
out.
it as Mahua runs up, bursts his arms out, and the psychic force from it alone just smacks into the fire giant. You can see his the fire in his mane wavering as this occurs. The steel
So that's
defender
six-
next to you, you hear these clockwork tinkerings going on as it begins repairing itself.
So that's 8 points of force damage from
Yep.
the arms coming out.
You got
and
it.
then he's going to take an attack action
Go for it.
for an unarmed strike at 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that to hit. 23 to hit.
Yes, 23 definitely hits.
Okay, so that'll be 4 points of damage. I think that's 4.
I believe it's force for his class.
Once they're out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, part of doing the arms, he's gonna do another one to bring up the visage.
Yep.
And so that'll be another extra 1d8 just from doing that.
Okay.
So 11 points of damage total from that attack.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think about
Doesn't
what
he get?
Mahua
Doesn't
would
he
do.
get two, doesn't he get 2 strikes with an unarmed strike?
I don't
Action?
think
Is it-
so.
I
He's
believe
got.
2 hits, right?
I don't know where I would see that. He can use a bonus action to do it, but he doesn't have that. He used
Well, no, it's
that
attacks per action is 2. So if you pulled out if he's hitting with the arms,
Yeah,
you should
up
get
at the
2.
very top.
Oh, okay. Then yes. Okay. I did not.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
That's 10 to hit. So I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
that-
that's probably not gonna.
But now you know he has 2 attacks, and that's very important. So very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's gonna hold off. He's not gonna do a flurry of blows at this
Man.
moment because he sees that he's confused.
Okay.
Drew
I don't
gets to
think
go
he-
twice before I get
is
to
it-
go once.
Isn't it a bonus action to pull out the arms, or am I? This is just
It is a bonus action.
is.
Yes.
Yeah, then he couldn't do flurry of blows anyways because that's a bonus action.
There you are.
Okay.
Abel,
Yeah.
your turn.
The pipes in the room. Do I get the sense they're carrying steam, or do I get the sense they're carrying water?
The pipes are carrying that red liquid down to the other,
The next room,
to
somewhere.
the next room. This is
All right,
not necessarily like
that's-
sewage you can manipulate. This is the magical stuff that's keeping the door locked.
Okay, well, because my thought was if it was full of water, I could try and douse this fire guy.
Yeah, yeah.
But that doesn't look like it's smart to the mysterious red liquid everywhere. So I'm going to I think for this turn I'm going to just hex him and Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
So we'll use a bonus action to cast Hex.
Yep. He's
and then
X.
I will hit him with 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Have at it.
I will give him
Eldritch.
disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay.
It's only checks, not saves.
Your backup Drew on deck, so get ready.
Fuck, I rolled bad. Holy shit.
Damn.
I rolled a natural 1, a natural 2, and a natural 12. So that's an 11, a 12, and a 22.
22 will hit. The other two do not hit. You can see, even confused, the fire giant's heat causes you to. Wait, can you even get up to him? What's your movement? Whoa. Wait.
I'm using Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast.
Blast. Thank you. That's why you said 3 Eldritch Blasts. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Eldritch Blast shot you. Reach your hand out.
Oh my god. I got a 6 on the fucking hex on my dice, so 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Beautiful.
As the blasts go out, its heat itself is dissolving your blows, your Eldritch Blast before you go. You're shooting out water magic, and the fire itself seems powerful enough at this time to start negating it. And as your first 2 Eldritch Blasts fall away, the third one finally hits, and it begins to dim his fire a little bit.
Abel's struggling today, gentlemen.
Top of the
Abel's
order.
always fucking struggling.
Lord Farrell.
nowadays.
So, can Farrell see that white cauldron
Yes.
in front of him?
Yes.
All right. Can he make a? He wants to look at it to see if there's anything special with it, or if it's just kind of a normal cauldron.
Sure.
So I don't know. Investigate. He's like looking to see, what the purpose of it is and why
getting
it's
up
here.
close and personal and checking it. A perception would just be looking at it from your distance. Which one would you like?
How far away would he be from the giant if he walked up to it?
He
Pretty
would be
close.
within range of the giant hitting him.
Yeah.
The giant
All right,
has reach because it's a fucking giant.
Yeah. That's No, he's just gonna look from afar for.
Go ahead and
now.
make a perception check.
Oh. 17.
It appears to be a cauldron with white hot fire. There seems to be some sort of embers in there helping keep it as hot as it is compared to normal fires. But other than that, it does not seem like there's anything too different or special by it. Potentially, this is just a fire that the fire giant was warming itself to prior to coming in here.
Okay. He's just gonna hold the concentration.
Sure.
On confusion for now. He's gonna stay hidden for now.
Mhm.
So.
After
Ooh, wait,
Far's turn, you can
Can
hear.
I ready in action?
What's that?
Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I ready?
Please. Yeah.
So if the giant breaks confusion and goes to attack,
Yeah.
he wants to cast a spell on him.
Okay, you can hold that.
Because
I'm cool with that. You guys hear and actually rather feel the ground shake a bit. You can feel like thunderous footfalls as the ground shakes a bit. Then it settles. So now it's Killian's turn.
I'm gonna assume that feels like it. Does it feel like that's from the other room, or just?
It felt like it was from everywhere. It was completely around you, but the fire giant did not move, so it did not come from the fire giant.
Okay, did not come from him. All right, that's very concerning. But Killian's gonna shout out to the group. Hey, we got some water down here in the hole. Maybe we could use it to get rid of all this fire shit for him. Just a thought.
Now-
I can't do anything about it. He's just announcing that to the room,
Sure.
so that other people know about the hole.
Yeah.
And then, sure, second round. This guy is. So, how far is Killian from the Echo currently?
So 5, 10, 15 normal. So rough terrain, I'll double it to 30 feet away.
Okay. Could he move? You said there's a ladder behind the fire giant. is that 30
Yeah.
feet away from Killian's position, or? Because, well, I'm just asking because if the
More.
Echo can move to it, okay, it's more.
It's,
Okay, so it
it's
can't.
far more, yeah, because it's behind the fire giant. He's currently guarding it at the moment.
Okay, okay. Just because I was trying to see with my Echo stuff, but he doesn't have the movement.
Echo
actually,
would have to move through it, and then you switch the Echo if it's within range.
Yeah, but the Echo isn't. Well, actually, I could move closer. So yeah, he'll move up towards kind of where this guy is.
The Echo or Killian?
Killian will, because the idea is I get closer to this guy, and then I can move the Echo to that position with his free movement. Because the Echo, I can move 30 feet per turn, just as part of my action, or just turn.
How do you get over there? Do you want to walk across the grate? Do you want to what's the fire? Jump across the fire there. Come back the way you came.
Should I try to jump across the grate, or is it too?
Yeah, you can totally try to jump across the grate.
Yeah, he'll try that.
Okay,
If
so
he-
yeah, I'm gonna say give me a acrobatics check to land properly is what I'm looking for, because you can automatically make the jump even though it's rough terrain.
That's a 26.
Yeah, you're great. You jump right over it, stick the landing, and you're right next to the basilisk, or not the. No, what is
A
it?
big owl. It's just a big owl.
He's a
It's
big
a
owl.
big owl now.
Big owl, man.
The owl, and you can see it with its like little wings putting all different like clockwork gears in place and repairing and soldering itself together. Maybe soldering is the wrong one. It's probably
Mending.
what do you call metalwork when it's not soldering a joint necessarily. Soldering's a different method. Welding.
Welding?
That's what I was looking for.
Welding.
Welding.
Yeah,
Thank
that's like welding.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Killian jumps
So
over.
if he's up to there,
Yep.
he's going to use the Echo's like 30 feet to move it towards where the ladder is.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe this guy cannot take reactions because he's confused.
I don't know, Car. You can read about that. Give me 1 second.
He can't. He cannot take reactions. You're right.
All right. So he cannot smack me. And then I throw a knife at Far and heel turn. This is it. I'm tired, boss.
I am 75% behind cover. Bring it on.
I've got a plus 20 to hit, bitch. I'm getting you one way or the other.
Rolls nat 1.
I will use that boon just to hit you with this spite.
The camera settings all messed up, so it's just easy to get a little light there to help you guys see the top view. The ISO is wrong. All right. So, you're gonna swap with stuff now.
I was going to move the Echo to the ladder and then swap places with the Echo. So basically, just the Echo will be where I am, and then I'm going to be in the ladder. Is the idea.
I can't. That turn of mine was still such a fucking dead.
You hit it once. You hit it
You
once.
got 7 damage on him. You did stuff.
No, I fucking
All right.
lied.
So you're able to swap places, and you just see the ladder going down. It's just a ladder descending into further of the clockwork mechanisms of this like steam boiler room setup complex. So there's not like it's not open top like the maps are. It's open for the sake of being able to see the layer. So you can't. There's no peering over it to see.
Yeah. Can he ballpark how long the ladder is? Like how far down it goes?
10
or
feet, 10 feet.
Oh, just 10 feet?
Yeah.
I mean, how much movement was it to get over the grate to jump with that?
I think I called it 25 with the rough terrain.
25? Okay, then that'll be all my movement. So that'll... And I guess just since I have an action, is the Echo close enough to this guy to hit, or is he just staring at him?
You were just out of range at this point with the Echo. You see where the duck is and everything. Everything is just out of range. Everything in the middle there. So the black shadow is your Echo. Their duck is the steel defender, and
How-
Mahua theirs has a range.
I actually
attack.
might be able to move the Echo up. How much feet did it have to take for it to get to the ladder? Because
For
the Echo has 30 feet of movement.
Echo.
Yeah.
30, 40, 50 feet. But didn't you
Oh,
move
that's
the
all-
Echo to get to the ladder and then swap places?
Yeah, but it's just like over my turn, I can move it a total of 30 feet any which way. So
Oh,
my
I
thought
definitely
was,
went 30 feet to get to the ladder because it's
Okay,
rough
then
terrain.
yeah.
Is it affected by rough terrain?
I don't know if it is. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It doesn't say that it is, but it doesn't say that it. If it says, it doesn't say that it is. But
That it isn't an effect, then it is. Just assume it is
Yeah.
unless it says otherwise.
yeah, that,
So
that
then,
was what I was gonna say.
You would have used all your movement
yeah.
to get to the ladder. then
Yeah,
at that point.
then yeah, we'll stick with this. We'll throw a knife at the guy. How about that?
Yeah, go
Final.
for it.
Since I've got an action, we'll chuck a knife at the dude.
Might as well.
13 to hit. That's not gonna do it.
I mean, it hits him, but the problem is he's a fire giant, and fire giants have not only a thick hide to their skin, but they're made of
Mhm.
fire. So it just sort of like bounces off his leather, like trying to throw a rock at a rhinoceros.
Okay.
Not as effective as it could be, but it was still a knife.
I've got another knife. I'm gonna throw another one.
Go ahead. You're like surely the
Again,
second
I
time.
got another knife.
Yeah, surely.
You do it.
I hope that hits. 22 to hit.
That hits.
All
You
right.
soften
gentlemen,
him
we're-
up with the first knife blow, and on the second one, you hit the exact same spot now where there might have been a little soreness. Well, this knife, maybe even a little sharper than the last one, is able to pierce. Maybe
Alright,
the
so
first
that-
knife, the handle of the knife hit on the turn and the twist, and you're like,
9 damage on that knife.
that was more than the Eldritch Blast. That's hilarious.
It was, baby.
You didn't have to do
And
it like
I'll just end my
that.
turn there. We'll call it there. Let's move on to the next player.
Okay.
We're fine.
Player.
D10
Him.
roll. That would be a 6. I believe it loses a turn. 2 to 6 is...
Doesn't move or take any actions. Yep.
Yeah, so that's
I love this
neutralized.
spell. Can we?
That's
cool.
When this
Oh, it's
campaign
great.
is over, Bar has to become a god in the pantheon. Yes.
Lucius, you're up.
All right. At the start of his turn, he's going to use the word vitality to heal himself again, just because
Okay.
he's had it popped.
Yep.
Where'd D6 go? And so my arm is. I rolled another 1. I rolled another 4 health. Wow, that's crazy.
Get better, bud. Don't know what to
I'm
tell
telling
you.
you, my D6 sucks. But since my arm is broken, I have a 2-handed weapon. Are you just gonna make me roll at disadvantage if I try to hit it with like the ranged returning weapon, or can I?
That's
even
all
do
it is.
Okay.
Just a disadvantage as you power through it as the intrepid adventurer that you are.
Mm-hmm. How far am I within 30 feet of it right now?
No.
No. Can
Wait. What do you mean by that though? Like rough terrain wise, or is magic spell, ranged spell attack wise?
No. So I'm using my weapon, but the returning weapon only has a range of 30 feet. So I want to see do I need to move to get into range with that, or am I within range?
Yeah, you would be within range. I believe he's like 25, 30 feet away from you.
Got it. So I would make just 2 attacks at disadvantage, lobbing my
Yeah.
returning weapon at him.
Go for it.
All right. The first one's going to be 23 to hit.
Hits.
The second one is going to be 25.
Yeah, both hit just fine. Powering through the pain, even a broken arm. You use the bottom of your arm just to steady it while the majority of the work comes from your unbroken arm. And you swing your Morning Star-like device and smash him at range with it and then recall it twice in a row.
All right, I'll roll damage.
Yes, please.
Fucking a 1 again? Really, game? Oh, that's a 10. So the first one's going to do 18 damage.
Yep.
The second one will do 24.
You got it. Oh, and I forgot to roll for the
Save.
yeah.
his next turn. Nope. 9.
And
Far's magic continues to grow around him. You see the druidic aura as he continues to be dazed and confused and trying to do anything, but every time like a wave of nausea hits him and he has to put his blade into the ground just to steady himself.
But I'm
Who's up
just
next?
one of the. No, I'm not finished, but
I know. I said
on one of
Who's
those-
up next.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
just
sorry.
letting
Yeah,
him know
he's
he's
just-
undecked.
yeah.
Yep. What's up?
on the just one of those hits, I'll use Arcane Jolt to heal. I'll heal Killian for 2d6.
Okay, is that something that you can do after the fact? Just double checking.
Yes.
Then you're good.
I don't think it's a bonus. I'm pretty sure it's just when I hit a target. Yeah, it says when you hit a target.
When you
it's
hit a
not like
target,
bonus
then you're
action.
great. Yep.
Yeah,
just
one
checking.
turn.
Paladin stuff.
I rolled
Paladin
another
artifice.
one, so Killian's getting 5 HP.
Let's go, Adam. I think you need to figure out what's up with that die, buddy.
I rolled half of my rolls on that once today. And then
Alright.
with the defender, I'll have it move and make an attack against the boy,
Okay.
the fire
The
giant.
man.
Mhm. Hopefully he doesn't get smited next. And
That is 10 feet of movement to move 5 feet.
Gotcha.
Due to the rough terrain.
I'm gonna keep him within 5 feet of him at the end of this anyway. I'm just
Sure.
double checking
Smack,
what's
smack,
the hit.
smack.
Yeah, it's just my spell attack, so it'd be plus 10. Where's D20?
Mm-hmm.
21 to hit.
Absolutely.
That's gonna be 1d8 plus proficiency, d8.
Mm-hmm.
It's force damage, so it'll be 11 damage.
Okay. He's looking really rough. As the Field Defender in the shape of an owl, just like you, goes up. Its eyes glow wide, and inside, artifice concoctions go off, and kind of like your flashbangs and artifice devices that you have, it resonates this force damage that goes out and smashes right into the fire giant, cracking his skin, and giant chunks, almost like rock itself falling from a cliffside, crumble onto the ground as you begin to see underneath his skin that glowing heat. The temperature raises to around Mahua. Killian, you can even feel it licking at the back of your neck. The Steel Defender has a nice reflection on it as his skin is being revealed from the coating on top of all the stone. He is looking really rough. Abel.
All right.
Wait, Mahua.
I was not saying
Oh,
Mahua.
Mahua, thank you. Sorry. I was already locked on Mahua. And I was getting ready for other stuff. Go ahead.
All right, so Mahua's just gonna go for attack.
Go for it.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
All right, so 9 points of force damage
You got it.
and 20 to hit
Hits.
for 8 points of force damage.
You got it. The pummelings will continue until morale improves.
Yep, and he's gonna do flurry of blows to get
Flurry of
another 2
blows.
hits.
Go for
Here we
it.
go again.
As
Bam,
Mahua
bam,
punches and punches
Ooh,
into
nope.
him.
12 to hit, so no,
Doesn't hit.
and no,
Okay.
doesn't hit on the.
So the first two, he's blasting through the opening that was just made for him thanks to the Steel Defender. But then, as it's becoming vulnerable, even confused, you see the fire giant like recoils a bit of his skin and rehardens it as the two flurry of blow shots end up just connecting with that hardened lava rock-like surface to it.
And yeah, he's he's gonna use his movement to just kind of step a little bit back away to be out of reach of him if he were to swing. So
If he's out of reach, then he can't hit it either. But because
well,
he's
yeah, but he can
confused-
move back
yeah.
in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah,
round.
sure,
So,
yeah.
no.
Mahua must wait 3 to 4 business days before he can reconvene.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to be standing right there.
Yep.
You know,
If something happens.
force him to move, force him to do something.
Yeah.
Cool. Abel,
3 more Eldritch Blast attacks.
go for it.
He's looking really rough.
Oh, okay, that's much better. One of them sucked, but there's a 12, an 18, and a 23.
18 and 23 hit.
All right. Moving up in the world.
Doing stuff.
First attack will do full damage, 16 points of damage.
Nice. He's
Second-
teetering on the brink.
Finish
And the
it.
second attack will do 12 points.
8 plus 4.
As you shoot out, this Eldritch Blast explodes into the core of the fire giant as he lets out a yell in pain as he never recovers from the confusion. He stumbles backwards, and as he falls, Killian, you find that it's too late for you to move, and as it falls on top of you, you go to brace yourself, but the Eldritch Blast hole Abel just put through, you fall perfectly through it as it comes
That's
down on
amazing.
top of you. And his body begins to disintegrate and turn into steam itself as the fire cools off, and it's like hot embers at this point. Some coal you would find at the bottom of a fireplace as you guys are able to defeat the fire giant.
That sucked.
Yeah. Also, note for you, Reed, because I did just go look into it.
Yep.
The Echo doesn't. It's magically moving 30 feet. It's not technically movement speed, and it's an object. So whether or not it actually is getting difficult terrain is kind of iffy, because it's just you move it 30 feet in a direction. Like, it's not
Okay.
like moving, just it goes.
Okay.
So
Noted.
probably doesn't get it, but just I thought
Okay.
I'd go and check that, just because the Echo's fucky with a lot of rules. So, future reference. Go
You
team.
got it. Top of the order, Far.
Uh-oh.
That's
Yeah, so
Another room.
Far's gonna peek over and he's gonna, seeing that he's fallen, he's going to climb over and start heading. Yeah, he's gonna move to maybe the doorway to look at the lower level with the ladder. So he is not affected by difficult terrain.
What a man.
just some casual Lord Farrell shit, with the goat.
This combat is once
30?
again brought to
I'm
you
just-
by Lord Farrell.
I'm assuming that this is non-magical difficult terrain. So
Non-magical different. Yep. And I did 30 feet for you right there.
then he's just going to use his second movement to kind of he's going to move a little bit closer, but he's not going to go all the way just in case there's something else down there that he doesn't know about. So
You're going to
he'll
use
maybe
your
go.
action to dash.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You're going to go right
hit-
behind Killian, but not quite to Killian.
Yeah.
You got it.
Perfect.
Okay. Next up is Killian.
All right, so this guy wasn't making the rumbling, but we have a ladder, and we heard rumbling.
Yep.
It's concerning. So this guy's dead.
Mm-hmm.
How far is the echo from the ladder? Just pure
5,
distance.
10, 15, 20, 25.
25. It's worth bonus. Yeah, Killian's just we're gonna climb down the ladder. He'll see this thing crash, and he's gonna go, all right, and see Far run over and peering into the ladder and just go, all right, I'll see if there's anything awful in here too. And he's
Okay.
gonna go climb down.
All right.
Hello, next room. Oh, it's blue in here.
Hmm.
Blue. Finally, I can watch blue.
Blue passport.
Yeah, but Lucius did his damage for the combat. He will now be retiring for the
Oh,
rest of
forever?
the initiative.
Okay,
yeah.
he can heal Abel now.
Lord Farrell once again proving to be the greatest party member by almost entirely killing the fire giant with confusion.
That was just like
You are now confused. Congrats.
Yeah, congratulations? Question mark.
Reed's like, great, another condition immunity I need to give all my bosses.
Fuck this.
Okay. All right, you go 10 feet down the ladder. As you go down, you see this is much more intact, the entirety of the area, and there is a plethora of different grates and water washing by. You feel even on the ground, though, as you get in there, there's about up to maybe 6 inches of water on the ground. So it comes up to your ankles. That completely covers the entirety of the ground. The statues themselves have these strange sculptures inside them, giving off this beautiful green glow to them. And down here, the mold smell gets even more intense. And you can hear running water like crazy down here. Anything else you want to do?
Is there anything in this room that seems to either be more guys hanging out or anything that could have been the source of that giant shaking we felt?
It is relatively pitch black in here, besides the glowing of the green and the red tube that you do see that is going off towards a corner. The pipe work is going in. You can still see the glowing red flow. It seems to be, from what you can tell, completely like almost like a chimney going. The pipe almost goes into like a chimney-like structure that is guarded on each side. There is what looks to be a grate on one side of it that you might be able to remove if given enough time. 2 walls, but it goes in the center of 4 walls here down to whatever, probably another control box like you saw with the green one.
Okay. So I think just what he'll do is he's going to kind of step behind that wall to, like, if you're looking on the second camera to the right-ish of Kelly, he's going to kind of take cover behind that wall with his remaining few feet of movement.
Over here?
Yeah, back there. Yeah. Hugging the wall if he can.
This wall?
Or like the wall, yeah, that one. Yeah. Because just it seems like that's fairly protected.
Yeah, so that's where the piping is actually going into here. You'll be able to see it more in a second as you continue to move.
All right, so he's just gonna kind of take cover over here, and he's going to resummon the echo in the position behind him because as soon as he moved out 30 feet, disappeared.
Yep.
So he's gonna bring back his buddy, and he's gonna take the dodge action for the turn as his actual action, and he's just gonna shout out, "Found the pipe in here, but I don't see anything else. But it's also really dark, so be careful." That'll be his turn.
You got it.
Just be hanging out.
All right. Now. You hear shaking more around you.
Spoke too soon.
And then, as you shout out, as you look down, as you are readying your dodge action, you see this very large serpentine creature look towards you, and it's a little bit similar to how a king cobra, will put their sides out. You see it flails out on its skin, and there's these beautiful glows as it opens up its big fang-like mouth.
How fun.
It's great. I
More
love the snake
snake.
hole. I love the snake pit. Oh, that's awful.
That's fucked.
Holy shit!
Uh-oh.
Fuck me, I guess. Holy shit!
Yeah. This is a do
Also,
or die
it
one for
glows.
sure.
That's really pretty. I really like it that it glows.
It's
Monkey
cool.
brain. That thing's big.
Oh, that's
fuck.
actually the fact that that's glowing green in the front is really sick.
That's really cool, but also terrifying. But also really cool.
All right, so this is gonna be a Killian 1v1 to prove his.
All right, here we go again. Let's go.
Really?
DPS check, bitch. Here we go. You and me
against the world.
It's terrifying. That's awful, Reed. I hate that, but thank you. It's very cool. I like that it glows. It's really cool.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Okay. Both maps revealed. I need Killian first to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Wisdom save.
Yep.
Oh, sick. That's a 21.
Save. So you're good there.
All right.
Wisdom saves, yay!
Thank you, Di. I like that one today.
As that glow continues to shimmer at you, it then moves both its claws and goes to make 2 claw attacks against you.
At disadvantage.
You got it.
Thank you, dodge action. Very cool.
Just had to. Okay. Just want to double check some extra stuff on that. Okay, so it's making 2 attacks at disadvantage towards you.
Oh.
9
Miss.
and 16.
Miss.
Yep. So your dodge action is it dodges for the whole turn or for the first attack?
I believe it's the full turn.
I think it
But
is
let me
too.
double check. Any attack roll to make against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker.
Yep, you're good. So with this giant glow up towards your face, and you begin dodging as these massive claws, one after the other, slam down. The water splashes up into the air, and you can see this basilisk itself getting closer to you, and its fangs get wider and wider. You can hear a little bit of its like rattlesnake sort of shaking as it gets close to you. You can see the poison dripping off its fangs as it widens its mouth towards you.
It's a little dark down here, so be careful. Shit! As just all of a sudden this thing comes out as he's in the middle saying that.
Lucius.
Very good.
All right. How bad is Abel looking right now, Nick?
On a scale
Oh
of
no.
1 to 136.
Why do you use these scales? These are so arbitrary.
36.
I will go ahead, and because I have 1 more HP than that, heal you with my bonus action. Because I'm at 37.
I'm gonna predict.
Hey, no one that time. You heal for 8.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful. All right, and can Lucius get to the ladder with his 30 feet of movement, or no? I would assume not.
No.
No.
Still at the start of the room. You haven't even moved
Yeah,
yet.
that's what I thought. So he would probably move as close as he could down there, and then the same for the steel defender would try to move down there as well. Just again, 30 for Lucius, 40 for the defender.
The steel defender is able to get to the ladder. It'll be able to go down next turn.
Okay.
And you moved up to here.
Oh.
So next up is Mahua.
Sorry, I missed something on the sheet that I was just reading about, but it doesn't matter. He's dead now. So Mahua is going to, he is going to Step of the Wind,
Yep.
That's cool.
and he's gonna use his the dash action and his movement to run over to the ladder, and then he wants to jump at the creature, trying to land like 10 feet away from it. Because with Step of the Wind, he gets his jump movement is doubled. So
Okay. Give me a wisdom saving throw as you do that.
yep.
Basilisk man.
You should be fine. It's a monk.
Yeah. So natural 18, so
Oh.
23.
You're good. So as Mahua sprints over, jumps, steps of the wind, and comes down inside here, so bonus action and movement. The glow, immediately the thing turns its head, looks at Mahua, and tries to make... the glow is intoxicating, and he begins looking at the green a little closer. Then he's able to quiet his mind and shake off whatever effect this creature was trying to bestow on him.
Some would say he has stillness of the mind.
I might say that. You might say that.
And then he's gonna go to punch him.
Yep. Go for it.
Check him in the face.
Average Mahua reaction.
Yeah,
Average
so that
one
is,
moment.
I assume 26.
Yeah.
So that is 9 plus 5, 14 points of damage, and 17.
17 hits. Yep. Wait,
8
17 points
plus-
of damage? Did
No,
say?
17 to hit.
To hit. Okay.
It
cool.
was 9 points of damage.
Yep. We're good.
Wait,
you.
no, 13. Wait, it was 9 plus 5, 14 points of damage for the last attack.
Okay.
And then this one is 8 plus 5, 13 points of damage.
You got it.
And I believe that's his entire action economy.
He punches in. You can see his scales begin to reverberate and echo out through this chamber with its glows back and forth. Let's see.
You know, we joke about the fighter being the one just walk into a room and go, I punch it, but that's literally what monks do. It's all unarmed strike, is deck him in the face.
Yeah, Mahua.
Uh-oh. What the fuck?
Mahua, out from the wall behind you, it just comes through the wall, and you hear this as it comes towards you, and it is going to fucking miss with an 11. But a 23 hits, I hope.
It has disadvantage. Yeah, it has disadvantage because of his cloak.
So the first one was an 11.
Miss.
And then the second one, a 16.
Miss.
Nothing fun happens. Life moves on.
Life continues.
Mahua gets jump scared.
Anywho.
I like to imagine Mahua doesn't even see it, but his cloak automatically, like, Doctor Strange pulls him out of the way without him even realizing it at first.
Whoa. Okay.
This is really cool.
You see that interesting glowing green next to you, Killian. You see the statue all of a sudden go from hard rock to liquid.
Oh, no.
And I need you to make a saving throw as it starts forming up around you.
What save is this?
I'm going to look again. Dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. I get advantage because I can see it.
Yep.
All right. So a dex save, we're looking at a 19.
You're good. You dodge out of the way of it as it takes the space right next to you. Oh no, you get a choice of being pushed 5 feet back or to the side of it. Or you can choose not to move, but suffer the consequences.
Yeah, let's get pushed 5 feet back. I'm
Okay.
fine with that.
You move 5 feet back.
Yeah.
And now it is going to, you see tentacles come out and just starts attacking you. It's
At
gonna
disadvantage.
Make
Because I'm still dodging.
Oh my fucking. That misses. 16, does that hit?
Nope. I love playing the game correctly.
23. 23's
That will do it.
You just
That
stopped.
one
The
will
nat
hit.
20 was the other one. It was a 19 and a nat
Ooh.
20 for one hit. So a 19 will do 10 points of acid damage.
Ouch. That kind of hurts.
Singeing.
Mahua.
This room's a bit more occupied than I would like.
Yeah, you're fine.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
24.
Yep, you're safe. You move out of the way. It will then make 4 attacks against Mahua. Is there disadvantage against Mahua? Or is it just
Skill
normal?
disadvantage because he hasn't taken a damage yet.
Yeah, it's the cloak.
Okay. 14.
Miss.
15.
Miss.
7.
Miss.
9.
Miss.
Nope, nothing hits. Abel, it's your turn.
Can I Misty Step to where the ladder is? With
Sure.
my bonus action? Hell yeah. Alright. Bonus action. Second level spell slot. I will use my movement to come down the ladder and then run up to
giant snake-like basilisk creature with the glowing green shit.
Wisdom saving throw.
How dare you?
I'll fight you.
Oh, there you have the mechanic.
Um,
save.
21.
You're great. Yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna take 2 attacks.
Smack it. Bonk, 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 bonk.
the first attack is a 19,
Hits.
and the second attack is a 18.
Hits.
For the first attack, I'm going to use a second level smite. So that's going to be 3d8, an extra 3d8.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going to be
Ugh, bad.
11 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
And then better.
$23 points of radiant damage
Nice.
for the first attack.
As you cut into it, you can see its skin itself, its blood itself is poisonous and steaming as it slops into the swampy water down here. As you have water again up to your ankles, but as you see the water dropping this time, you notice the water's a little higher than your ankles now. It seems to be a little more up to your shins.
Okie dokie. For that second attack,
Mm-hmm.
that is going. I'm not going to use a smite, but I'm going to use 4 charges of my sword
Mm-hmm.
for 46.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be
17 slashing,
Mm-hmm.
3 radiant, and then 10 bludgeoning.
You got it. It's looking rough.
And that is my turn.
End of your turn, layer action. I need Mahua, Abel, and Killian to give me Constitution saving throws.
I believe they should now get. Are they within 10 feet of me?
Mahua is, but Killian is not.
Okay.
Killian
Mahua
got
gets
moved
a
back to
5.
5 feet.
25, killing.
25.
22 for Mahua.
Save.
21 able.
Save. Sometimes that's just how it works. All right, top of the order.
Hey, you really fucked us last combat. The
Alright.
map was just swung the other way.
Yeah, nothing has hit you guys yet, as far as I know.
Killian took the acid damage. That was
I did. I got hit.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a big win.
yeah.
Far, it's your turn.
So far seeing this, he is going to take the stone, the magic stone he got in Mirror World.
Yep.
And cast it, and a earth elemental is going to come up. I've been trying to find. It's a 90-foot range, so I want to get him close to the big creature as possible. I don't know what openings there are.
Put him
Sorry.
there.
All right. So then the Far is actually going to take a step back around the wall so that he's out of harm's way, and then
Yep.
the earth elemental will make 2 attacks at the giant creature.
Yeah, go for it.
Does the earth elemental have to roll wisdom save?
No.
Okay. All right. So. So 22 to hit.
Yeah, definitely.
2d8 plus 5 bludgeoning. 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And then he's going to roll again. Oh, yeah. 24 to hit.
Yep.
And... oh, only 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okie doke. It is,
And
as it gets smashed in with all these earth elemental attacks, the earth elemental picks up through the swampy water. It starts peeling off the plates on the ground, the stone floors that used to be here, and just starts whipping them at the basilisk as it takes the damage. Is that it for its turn?
That's going to be the... yeah, that's...
All right. I need dex saving throws from Killian and Abel.
Advantage, 'cause I can see it.
How dare you ask for my worst save?
All right. 22.
Save.
Ah! Natural 1 for a 4.
Nice. You see the basilisk, it lets out a hiss, and it's many arms. It has 4, 5, 6 arms. You notice many of them were underneath the water, just hiding there, helping prop it up and stabilize it. But it begins to turn, and it goes and grabs out towards 2 of you. It misses Killian, who dodges, but then grabs Abel, and then you see it just disappear under the shallow water.
And it grabbed him.
Does that provoke attack of opportunity?
No, because
Well,
we are in
okay.
a swamp domain.
Okay.
But can it grab him because of Abel's bullshit?
Well, I don't have the cool armor anymore, so...
But that's
Well,
just
no.
part of your subclass.
Oh.
though.
It's part of your
It's not-
subclass.
You can't be restrained,
Yeah,
right?
you can't
He,
be the
he can be
strained or grappled.
grabbed. He's not restrained.
Yeah, let me read
That was
the
grappled or
thing.
restrained.
The aura of liberation. When you're not incapacitated, you and creatures of your choice within 10 feet cannot be grappled or restrained.
Okay.
I mean, this is why the subclass is the way that it is.
That'll do it for its legendary action. Up next is it's its turn. Okay, great.
Oh, fuck.
It smites Abel. It kills
I
him.
fuck you.
Yeah. Butterfingers. That's so funny.
I guess it will reemerge. Yeah, okay. It would probably do that. Okay. It reemerges somewhere, and that'll be its turn. Killian, your turn.
Somewhere.
All right. So, Killian, DM, would like to rage.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to use a bonus action to rage.
Yep.
So we've got 3 dudes over here. 3 guys right in front of me outside of, or at least enemies. We've also got Mahula, Abel, and the Stone Elemental.
Yep.
The Echo's going to step up. We're going to hit the first guy, the slime guy right in front of me.
Okay.
I'm going to make a reckless attack at this guy, Great Weapon Master. We're just going to go for it.
Okay.
So we're looking at a natural 20. So that's going to be a shit ton of damage, probably.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So we're looking at 12 plus 5 is 17. 17 times 2 is 34. 4 plus each one. 20. 54 damage on that guy.
Yep, it's looking really rough.
All right, we're gonna hit him again. This one we're looking at a 20 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Definitely hits. We're looking at 6 is 12 is 15 plus 20. Wait, 20 is 35 damage.
Oh, that's gone. As you,
All right.
As he cut through the one closest, with your echo, it's shadow blades coming through, dicing this thing to bits as you continue to cut it into smaller and smaller sizes. eventually, it instead of popping back up like it continues in shifting forms, it ends up just floating to the top of the water here that is now, I would say, above your knees in this area.
Okay. And then is there any way with the Echo's 30 feet of magic movement, any direction I could get it like above these guys to hit? Like looking down on them since the area is occupied on the ground in front of us?
Above. In what
I can
way?
put him any direction, X, Y, and Z, and just go.
Okay, he can just stand on the ceiling then. It's only 10 feet tall, the entirety of the ceiling inside here. So
Okay.
it was
I didn't know how tall it
extremely
was.
claustrophobic as that giant creature was in here leaning over you. There was like no space. But yeah, I mean, you can have him just sitting on up top.
So I want to move him to the other, kind of the other side above those guys to try to free up everyone over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do, and he would have advantage because they're all being flanked by teammates, right?
No, they're not playing.
They're not flanked? Okay, just everything's such a mess over there. I'm just trying to see. Just curious. So I mean, he's doing, and for a penny and for a pound, he's doing, what's it called anyways?
Well, who was not even engaged? He was fighting the basilisk that was there, and then these two are there, and he's on the ceiling. So no, I wouldn't consider that flanking.
Okay, I just everything.
Yeah.
Checking all my bases. So let's go. 2 more rolls.
You got it.
We've got a 17 plus 8 is 25 to hit.
Definitely.
Let's go for the other slime guy again.
Yep.
All right. So we're looking at a nice, I don't know, not perfect, but 31 damage, and then we're gonna unleash incarnation, hit him again.
Yep.
2 rolls. So we've got 24 to hit.
Definitely.
Got it. We're looking at 33 damage.
Yep. It's looking really rough.
It's looking real rough. We're gonna action surge, do that shit again.
Go for it.
We are clearing house this turn. So we've got 2 18s. So 18 plus 8. I'm assuming hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna hope that hit him. So you're looking at it is 12 plus 20 is 32 damage.
Yeah, that's it. That thing is gone as you cut through. So your echo cuts through the first one into pieces. It floats on top of the water, and then it jumps across the room onto the ceiling and jumps in the sense of like it fades into a shadow, comes back out of its shadow form, cuts through the other one, and that one fades on top of the water as well. There's only a strange, wispy creature left.
I'm gonna see if I can hit it. Keelan
Yeah.
doesn't know if he can or not. He's gonna try.
Go for it.
Going for it. Let's see here. We've got 20 to hit on that one.
That hits.
That hits. All right. So we're looking at 35 damage against that thing.
You got it.
And then I'm gonna. If it's not dead, we're hitting it again.
Yeah, go for it. It is not dead.
Yeah, 25 to hit.
That hit.
That hits. We're looking at 34 damage. It hits. Or 34 damage.
That just gets it.
He's gone!
It disappears.
Alright, I still have got 2 attacks left out of the 8 if I'm just full sending. I don't know where the last guy is though. So
Yeah.
that's an issue.
Yeah.
Is this currently difficult terrain for everyone else on the ground?
Yes.
Or is it just
Unless you have free movement in the water. The water's going to slow you down.
do not. I don't think I have a way to negate that unless Abel's aura does more bullshit, because I think it does water shit, but I don't know if that count here, because it's... I think that's only underwater, so I don't think it counts. So Killian himself is just going to see if he can kind of make his way farther into the room.
Yeah.
That's really all he can do, and we'll see if I can do anything else.
Okay. There for 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, that'll be it, gentlemen. We got more movement.
Okay. Lucius.
So yeah, that'll be it.
Lucius's defender are gonna hopefully make their way in the room. I know the defender should be able to, no problem, but
Yep.
Owl bitch, I don't know. Lucius will use his bonus action to heal himself with Aura Vitality again.
You got it.
Hey, we got double digits on that one. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
We're still below 50 health, but still. And did Lucius get down there? Did he have enough movement?
No, he did not. He is standing at the ladder.
Can he see? Like looking down ladder, can he
Nope.
see anyone?
Nope.
All right.
We went over this with Killian. It's
yeah,
only 10 feet tall.
Is there anything that the defender can like attack or
Nope.
within?
No,
We're
Killian
all
killed
there.
everything. So
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
all
yeah.
vibing.
There's nothing. Yeah.
just vibing.
Yeah.
All right.
Everything's somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, Mahua.
That's it.
Yeah, Mahua's going to. He's gonna kind of just take a. He's not gonna move. He's just gonna take the dodge action. Just he doesn't know where this thing is. He doesn't know if it's gonna pop up. So that's all he's gonna do.
You got it. Abel.
Can I use an investigation check to try and figure out where this thing went?
Sure. Go ahead.
Hell,
That could be your action.
sure. Fucking 10. Rolling like shit.
I mean, it's pitch black in here, and you start moving around the water, trying to feel like what's with the floor. It's definitely not tall enough for it just to go under the surface of the water unless it can completely flatten itself out. As you're searching around, the layer action will occur at the end of the round, and in between all of you guys, it erupts out of the ground, and I need everybody to give me con saving throws.
Even the defender.
Yeah, but I don't know if it'll actually be affected, so we'll see about that.
And are we assuming Killing's now in range of Abel's shit?
It looks like it, yeah.
No, he's right next to Abel, so no, you're good. You can make that roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody is all balled up right now.
And
Fireball.
Perfect.
Far does not, right?
Your Far's not down there.
Okay, I just wanted.
Yeah. You're good.
I wanted to
yeah,
make sure
yeah.
you said everybody.
Far
So
and Lucius aren't down there. Sorry, so don't worry about them too.
26 from Killian.
Okay, save.
You said Constitution, right?
Yeah, I did.
29 from Abel.
Yep, save.
5 from the defender.
Okay.
I don't know.
16 for Mahua.
Okay, so Mahua is stunned. Is the defender able to be stunned?
It can be stunned. It cannot be charmed, exhausted, or poisoned. Those are
Okay.
the only immunities.
You got
Do
it.
you have to make one for the elemental?
Yeah. Just looking right now.
Yeah, because an elemental could be stunned, I think. So
And how about
He does have immunities. Let me.
he does have a lot of immunities, though. I've been here with. He might
Yeah,
be
like-
immune to stun.
I don't know. Is stunned its own like condition?
It would
like,
be a
if it doesn't
condition
say
immunity.
stunned.
It would say stunned on there. If it
Okay,
was,
then yes, he does not because he's got like paralyzed and
Yep.
petrified and stuff.
Yep.
So like, I wanted to make sure.
yeah,
But he's probably fine at
Yep.
23.
absolutely he is. So that's all set there. Far, top of the order.
So. Yeah, Far is going to call out to the elemental,
Mm-hmm.
to attack.
Sure.
So the elemental will move towards him. He's got 10 foot of reach, so he doesn't need to be like right up next to him. But
Sure.
he'll get up there and then he'll make his attacks.
Go for it.
Oh, 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
And
Oh no, it does.
20
It
to
does.
hit.
It does. We're good. Yeah,
Okay.
it does.
And the second one is 20 to hit then.
Yep, both hit.
So, right. First one is rocks. 18 points of damage on the first attack.
Mm-hmm. As it lifts a boulder and slams it into it, some of the debris down here, cracking of some of its sacks on the side as the ooze and glow breaks and bleeds down onto the floor.
And 13 points of damage.
13. It is looking really rough. As another attack hits it.
And then Far.
Its body begins to tremble from the stress.
Sorry, I'm trying to. Yeah, no, Far's gonna stay where he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it for you. Next up is the Basilisk. I need
Make some meat.
the Steel Defender, not the Earth Elemental. Killian, Abel, and Mahua auto fails because he's stunned. Make Wisdom saving throws.
Is stunned automatic fail on saves, or is it just?
I'm looking it up.
I'm gonna go with
So-
that.
I would think so for like Dex, but if it's a Wisdom,
Stunned. Can't move, can't speak. Auto fail strength and dex.
Yeah, so he's got Wisdom. So go ahead and make Wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw.
All right. Killian's looking
Oh,
at
yeah.
a 19.
Oh, fucking stop.
Abel got
If
a.
it fails, I'm going to use Indomitable, but
Never mind.
let's hope I do.
26 from Mahua.
Save from Mahua.
Because he gets the 5 from Abel, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Abel got a
20.
What was that?
27.
Save. 20
Let's see.
saves.
All right.
All right. And it's just going to take attacks against Abel. No, not Abel. Killian, because Killian's been
All right.
killing everything.
And
It has
they're
advantage,
at
though,
advantage.
because...
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Bring it.
make 2 attacks. One's a nat 20 for the first one.
Oh.
Okay, something's
that's
going to
fun.
hit. And then the
Maybe we
next
wanna do it.
one is a natural 19. So that'll hit.
Oh,
But
wait,
you-
no, I can't. He's using his sword.
What the hell is that?
Only one
Plus-
defender wasn't stunned.
Yeah, so 26 is
Yep.
the second one.
Okay.
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 So
That 20's going to hurt a bitch.
the first one is 26 points piercing damage.
Aha, 13.
And then it is going to be, what is that? 26 points poison damage.
Okay, that one. Yeah, that hurts a lot.
And then that 26 poison damage will reduce your life total by 26 points as well. Until your next,
Okay.
what is it, short rest.
Oh, cool.
And then the next one, the claws, they do 28 points of slashing damage. And you cannot be grappled, so it does not matter.
Okay, so you said 28. That's going to be half to 14 because I'm raging.
Yep.
So, all right.
And that'll be its turn. Killian, it is your
He's-
turn.
He's still standing, and this thing just ripped into him. So he just looks at him. Your turn, jackass. I'm going to hit him. We're gonna
Go for it.
Go.
Its
him.
claws
Kill him.
rip through
Kill
him.
Killian's
Great weapon.
skin, blood
great
going
weapon, master.
everywhere.
Reckless. We're going all in again.
Yeah, go for it.
22 to hit.
Hits.
All right. So that one, we're looking at a mighty. So that's 11 plus there's 14. 34 damage.
How do you want to do this?
All right. Killian just has this thing like stab into him,
Mm-hmm.
and just like as its claws in there, it's trying to pull its way back out. He picks up his sword and stabs it into the thing as well, to where they're both just stabbing each other, and just like rips it up its head to like
Yep.
get it to stop, like get its own arm, like get up.
You rip its head apart as it collapses to the ground into the water, giving off this horrible hissing sound as it finally, almost like a yelp, as it hits the ground. The rest of your group snaps out of any stuns they might have had on them, and you see Mahua and the Steel Defender and Abel just looking on as Killian took out all of the bad guys down here. And it is a massacre as the fighter barbarian just looks to the group, barely alive, covered in his blood and basilisk blood, with burns and acid stains on him, his cloak tethered a bit and stained, and he gives a bit of a smile as the gore around him and the creatures have fallen to rest inside this area. That is where we'll go take our break.
I really thought I could get them all in one turn if it didn't run away.
Ah,
I thought
you
I
were
could do
so
it. If
close.
I had
You're
2
close.
attacks left in that last turn, I could have done it. I could have done it.
But just to clarify, it buried into the description of the defender, it is a bonus action to get it to take a action other than dodge. So I subtracted the health Lucius healed himself with. On the turns he used the defender, I subtracted the health he healed himself with, just so it's fine. But he didn't get. only done there too. No, but
2 what turns?
two.
I think it was
rounds.
3 rounds.
Was
3
it?
rounds? Yeah.
Yeah.
Entire combat was
right.
5 rounds.
Yeah,
We
it was
did
two
three.
up on top.
It was like
Yeah.
2.5 because
And then there was the one where everyone was transitioning to downstairs, and then became a mosh pit.
yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
was
that's
tracking the
up
ones
down.
up top for the confusion.
Yeah.
Now let's
I
leave.
Great combat, though. Great combat. It was fantastic. And
That was fun.
Yeah,
good
good.
job, team. And thank you,
Yeah, you
Reed.
guys did great.
Very
That's
good.
why you do all this stuff. Good rolls, good synergy, good builds. It was a great for you guys.
It is. It's very. It's very. I don't know what the word is.
Gratifying.
Gratifying, yeah, is when you sit there for like a few months, like this build would probably go nuts, and then you finally actually get to use it, and you're like, oh yeah, that's as good as I thought it would go. That's very good.
It's also cool seeing our art.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah.
Because, like, we could kind of see it on the battle cam, but it was, like, super
Yeah,
tiny.
it's too big. Or it's the battle cam is not meant for you to really get a look at the art.
Yeah.
And I actually did damage intentionally
You did.
this time.
You were very good, Adam. You did great.
I actually did a decent amount of damage.
You did decent damage, and you supported the team. So all in all, very good.
The glowstone upgrade goes crazy.
They
Like,
do go
genuinely.
crazy.
Yeah,
I
being
understand now the need.
My base attack does 3d8 damage now, because I do 2d8 slashing and 1d8 radiant on all my attacks now. And I have +8, so
I do 2d10.
the glowstone
crazy.
upgrade goes hard.
I want you to know, like, especially after that combat read, look, sitting there with like 3d6 per attack, I'm like, I need more glowstone. I need to get more now.
It's not
I've
like
gotten
rapport or
it.
anything.
You've created addicts, Reed.
It's one thing like watching the other group get glowstone, like, oh, those are cool upgrades. It's another like actually using them yourself and like, oh, I get it.
I can
I
make
need
it
it now.
more.
What do you
How
mean
many-
the game have cool upgrade systems? That's crazy.
How many levels of glowstone upgrading can we do, or do we know that?
And
5 or depends.
nope,
Five.
definitely not 5.
Oh, is it not 5? I thought that was the number.
33.
Nope.
Nope.
I think
5
Reed
for
would rather
certain
die than
items.
33.
5 for certain items. That's what it was.
Very, very rare artifacts.
What if my
So
item
we-
becomes a
we-
very, very rare artifact?
You have to be cool
With
for that,
time.
Adam.
Not
You're
how
not.
that-
You're not that
well,
cool.
You'll probably be dead before that happens, I guess.
Yeah, your next character can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm playing the
can't
super long con.
Mhm.
So what's the backup?
I don't know.
What do you-
Another chef, perhaps.
Um, we are back. I'm just getting the music on.
Mhm. All right, I'm gonna keep where Vitality just popped and just heal. Is why not?
You got
Can I do
what,
that?
5 more rounds of it?
6 because we stopped just before my turn in this round.
Okay.
All right, wait. No, we were 5 rounds of combat, so yeah, you're right. We're in the 5th round, so 6 and 5 more.
You all find yourself now at the bottom of this area with enough time. It's easy enough to remove the grate and find the panel and the tubing structure inside here. To once again, there's a single lever on the artifice panel that controls this, and a simple pull will deactivate it. The rest of the area, as you guys explore around, you find the basilisk's nest where it probably went during that, where it hid for a time, and it healed up by absorbing what appeared to be some of the eggs that must have been here into its body, and now those are destroyed and long gone. But down here, you have seemed to remedy this boiler room of its infestation of undesirable creatures.
Is the water still rising? Because you kind of mentioned it was at our ankles, shins, knees.
Yep. So at this point, the water has drained out here. It seems like the water itself was connected to the basilisk as it made its own domain in this area. It seemed like it was magically adding its own swamp to its home here. And with it dying, all that is rotting in real time.
For the other side, we had to pull 2 levers at the same time. Do we see that here as well, or is it just one lever here?
Just looks like one lever.
Far is going to command the Earth Elemental to pull the lever because we know that the other ones were trapped.
Yeah. The Earth Elemental takes 30 lightning damage.
Ooh, thunder. So he's vulnerable to thunder, so doubles?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he pulls it, and you see, and the water stops for a second, and then begins to reverse and empties out. You guys now have 2 of the 3 done.
Is there anything in this room? And Fire's still up on kind of the other level. He hasn't come down. He wants to look through the fire giants, see if there's anything of interest on his person. Kind of look around the rooms. See what maybe the original purpose of this was. Is it
It was a boiler room prior.
Okay.
So this was all boiler works down here, and it's just another connecting tower. This would not be somewhere anybody would live, per se. This was all utility. I would say you guys are able to find probably about 35 pieces of gold, either spread out around here that's fallen down here, or on the person of the giant that you may divide up however you want. The giant has a very large great sword that is extremely heavy, and I don't believe any of you can wield without issue. But then again, I had a player in a previous campaign. Ignore that.
I was about to bring it up.
He ignored the shit out of that. So if you want to try and wield the heaviest sword of bludgeoning, it's always an option. It's always an option.
Abel?
No, I have a cool sword. I don't need a giant
No,
sword.
you just rolled a 1 on Eldritch Blast damage. I was like,
What? No, I rolled that
A while
ages
ago.
ago.
Yeah,
it just popped
you
up
need
for me.
beyond glitches out all the time.
Can I
Yeah.
divvy up the last 6 rounds of my Aura Vitality healing among the group?
Sure. You have the
I'll give-
time frame that should function.
Yeah,
as
it's just-
this.
It'll be like 40 more seconds, but
Maybe-
I'll give.
maybe Killian since he's
Yeah,
at 8?
I was gonna say 8d6 to
Yeah,
Killian
pretty
and
low.
46 to me.
Okay.
Because I have 6 rounds left. So I'll tell you what that. I'll just DM you that healing.
Alright. Yeah, I'm good to take a nice water break or something.
Yeah, let's
I heard of it.
take a break and kind of plan where we're gonna go next.
There's only one place to go.
Well, that's
right?
that's what I meant. Just kind of game plan out anything we might see there.
Yeah, so if we go into this room, Fire will command the Earth Elemental to kind of stand and block the ladder
Yeah.
as we're kind of taking this short rest.
Okay.
As long as we feel that it's safe and we've kind of checked the room enough to make sure that there's nobody else hiding, nothing else.
Nothing else seems to be inside this room now. So do you all take
Also-
a short rest, and you're looking? Is anybody gonna keep watch during the short rest? Or you're all good?
I can keep watch. I will,
But we don't sleep, right? So
No,
a
you're
short
right.
rest is
I'm just
is
yeah. So you can all just hang.
I will cast Mending on my defender so it heals 2d6.
And the basilisk poison, did you say that goes away on a short rest or a long rest?
Short rest.
Short rest. Double checking just because I wanted to
Yep.
make sure.
And now
I
how
wouldn't
does-
do that
hit
just
dice
yet. You
roll?
guys have not
Okay.
gotten your short rest yet.
Okay, I will not
Okay.
add that to my HP then.
Yep,
I will
not-
subtract that for now.
Just keeping track.
And if we get it,
And the
Mhm.
the Earth Elemental during our short rest, he has tremor sense of 60 feet. So if there's anybody walking around and stuff, he'll be
Yeah.
alerted before they get all the way in.
Yeah, Killian is also going to use a second wind.
Yeah, probably about 10 minutes in. Your Earth Elemental can feel footsteps upstairs, up that ladder.
He is
Right.
too big to go up the ladder. So I assume he'll signal us somehow when people are coming, and then
Mm-hmm.
we'll again stand at the doorway, trying to block it as best as possible.
Okay.
Abel will get behind it.
Maybe
So
we'll
he
get
can-
to the side of the ladder in
Yes.
case something
I'm
comes
al-
down.
I'm also
we can
gonna
just-
poke. I'm also gonna pump myself with 10 points of land hands. For now.
Okay.
Um,
So you said Abel went to the side of it and Killian, or just Abel?
He only went
Abel
to
did
one
for sure.
side.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Killian went to
Cable,
one
so
side.
Abel's behind the Earth Elemental that is blocking the ladder. Abel's to the side, sword ready.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Give me con saving throws for all three.
Oh boy. I'm assuming I'm within the distance
Yep.
of Abel's
Yeah.
stuffy thing. Okay.
20.
That's actually a fail.
What the fuck?
33.
What?
Save.
18? I got an 18. Holy shit.
Okay. So what Abel and the Earth Elemental see at like the last moment, as they go, oh, you see a madness orc and dragonborn, and as one of them peeks over and sees the Earth Elemental, you guys ready yourself, and then the orc and dragonborn tilt the magic cannon over the side and just fire that down at you guys. So it's 100 points of force damage on a fail and half as much on a save.
Abel is unconscious.
Killian's still standing. Oh, that's the wrong button.
You guys
Yeah.
just see this explosion go down of magic, just pure evocation magic shoots down. And then bonus action, I'd say the two of them, they drop 2 beads down. You see as they fall right next to the ground on you, Killian, and you just stare at them and nothing immediately happens.
Do they look like fireball beads?
Look similar.
How did the water get in here? I mean, obviously the water drained out.
Yeah.
Is there any way, like maybe there was a drainage system that happened that you could kick the stuff into, kind of nearby?
I would say no, because it was like magical domain from the basilisk.
Okay.
It wasn't actually a drainage. There was better drainage up top at the higher area. This one is like the base of the boiler room, and the actual drainage would be like a sub drain on the outside. This is all
I just
tile.
figured if there was one in the other room, there might have been one somewhere in
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
But,
No, that one's a little higher up and going directly toward a moving like river underneath the castle.
Yeah. Killian might just see if he can kind of kick these over to away from the group.
Okay.
Away from where we're all.
Did you almost just say too far?
So
No,
you,
away
you're going to
from-
kick them away from the group.
Gonna use his sword and like gulf it.
Okay.
Gulf it away.
The second you fucking touch it with your sword, it
I
explodes.
But yeah.
So do I take a fail?
yeah,
Do I take an
here's-
immediate death save
oh,
fail
I'm just-
from that?
Like above table, yes, I understand this was happening, but you also got to remember the last time we had weird beads thrown in front of us, it was a weird teleport bead that
Yeah.
if we had kicked, it would have done something good. So Killian's like, oh, bead, get rid of it.
Yeah,
That's the mentality. But
Alright.
yeah, I'm dying. So it's fine.
yeah.
Poor Abel, man.
Bro got his
Is your
shit rocked.
elemental dead yet, by the way?
Yes. Yeah. He died as soon as.
Okay, the
then
cannon goes
I'll-
down and just crumbles.
Yeah.
Abel
I take one or
immediately
two failures
bursts
from
into
that?
fire. And there is no doubt in my mind you're about to go down.
Oh, absolutely.
already-
I've got 6 health. There's no way.
Oh, shit. 20 feet radius.
Oh no. He's like, oh shit, I gotta see if this kills everybody.
I've not hit everyone with that one.
No good.
Abel might die.
This is going to be 13d6.
Ooh,
Not
That-
enjoyable.
that's damage.
That's a high fireball.
It's not a fireball. 49 points of fire damage as it explodes, and you see explodes out, or it's as soon as the contact happens from the sword. Abel, you fail a death save. Okay, and then Killian is currently down as the fire is still on them and burning on their corpses. So, what are you guys doing? Because every round you do nothing, they will fail a death save.
We don't
I
get to
know
make death saves. We just fail instantly.
You're on
Oh,
fire, yes.
Yeah. never mind. That
I know
checks
you.
out.
I know you said the water drained from this room. Is there any source of water in the room currently?
I'd say no because it was all magical. So that was in this area. It was all magical, dependent on the basilisk.
Can I have maybe? This might be a long shot, but the defender like douse maybe the flames with like its wing or something.
You can try and make a medicine check. You can trying to put out fire by getting rid of the oxygen in it. Is always viable option. So you can make a medicine check.
And would that be with, I assume, the defender stat block since it's doing it?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what it's. Let me check. It's medicine is wisdom, right? Or intelligence? It's wisdom.
It's
All right.
wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Its wisdom is it's +0. So we'll see.
Who are you trying to put the fire out on?
Abel.
Okay.
Can I add Flash of Genius to the defender? I don't think so.
No.
Another creature.
Is it a construct creature?
It's a construct. It's a medium construct, so it wouldn't classify as a creature, right?
I think creature is an all-encompassing word in 5e, though.
So a construct could be a creature.
I'm pretty sure it can.
Yeah, because it'll be a 19 with the Flash of Genius, a 14 without, and ideally I'd use the Flash of Genius. So it's your
All right,
call.
go ahead and use the Flash of Genius. I'd say you're able to put the fire out on Abel. Killian will fail if Far doesn't do anything this round, or Mahua.
Far is going to cast mass cure wounds.
Okay.
On everybody. So
They'll heal.
I'm just gonna roll this to everybody, so you can all see what everybody heals. Everyone just heals 15. So
Cool.
Yeah.
The fire is not out, so after you heal, start of the next turn, Killian, you will take 10 points of fire damage. Any of the fire, too, that's on anything else is still burning. For you, the players, this is basically napalm.
Great.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Can Abel take a turn now?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And I take it I also take that 10 points?
No.
Oh,
That was
do
put
I?
out.
I put it out
Nope.
on you.
I'm just going to create water on
Yep.
Killian. And I'm just
Yeah.
going to... 10 gallons of water.
You put the water out.
That's
No
why I
water.
got Abel.
Or the fire. You put the fire out. Put the fire out.
No water.
No water, baby.
I'm a little tired, all right? I'm a
Instantly
little
turns
tired.
into-
I don't need this sass.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, that didn't work.
Okay. Yeah, no, this is bad. All right.
Look up, are the guys still there?
You look up. So the guys see you look up, and they pull their heads back.
Summon an echo at the top of the stair at the ladder.
Okay,
This guy's
the
worse.
echo at the top of the ladder. As soon as it's summoned, you can see the other two looking at what it appears to be a dark elf attached to a spider body as it's, and they're pointing like, go down there and kill them.
That's not cool. That's kind of fucked up. Thank God I don't have
Man, we
arachnophobia.
gotta fight Mechalolth. Are you kidding me?
Oh hell!
It's just a
no,
drider.
not-
It's just a drider.
Not
I'm
Nick
fucking with you.
It's Queen.
Okay, so how far are these two guys from the Echo's current position?
They would have pulled back deep. If you're at the very top, they're probably like 20 feet away, back into the room, and the Drider's probably like 10 feet away from the Echo as it's straight up going to climb down. And it
So it's
sees
going-
your Echo.
Okay, so the Drider's coming to kill us, not the other two, or the other two are coming to kill us, and not the
Just the Drider.
I'm just-
Yep. Yep.
Just the Drider. If it's within 10 or 20 feet, the Echo's got enough distance. It's gonna crush it.
Okay, go for it.
Great Weapon Master, Reckless, going for it.
Yeah, this music no longer fits at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So you've got 24.
You guys immediately short resting after short resting. I did not quite expect.
Okay. Are we in? We're not in initiative right now, right?
Not yet, but right about to get there.
I think we're about to be.
Because I think I'll just probably heal Abel with when I get to as soon as possible. I will attempt to bring Water Boy back to livable health region.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you don't want to, Nick.
What are you doing, Killian? What's the
It's
attacks?
rushing him. 24 to hit on the first one.
Yep.
All right. So we're looking at. So we've got two. We're looking at 6. Is 31 damage.
Okay.
That first one. Attack 2. Natural 20. Okay, so we've got 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 3 is 12, times 2 is that. And 42 damage on that
Okay.
second attack.
You got it. It's looking extremely rough. As you come over and start cutting off some of its spider stalks, its rapier stabbing at you, trying to parry blows. The two are exchanging back and forth.
25 to hit on the next one.
Yep.
So we've got 5. 27 damage on that third attack.
Okay, it's looking really, really rough.
Unleash
Um,
Incarnation.
What's that?
Hitting it again. Unleash
Okay.
Incarnation. Hitting it again.
Okay.
Going for 4. Fuck, okay, well, fuck that die, he's gone. Looking at a 18 to hit.
Does not hit.
Oh, fuck.
It parries it.
Sword ability. Rerolling.
Okay.
Hey,
He
did it.
22 to hit.
That does hit.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Alright, so I'm looking at 12 plus 4 is 16.
You ruin all these attacks with this music. Just makes me seem
34 to
unhinged.
hit. 34 damage, I mean.
That'll do it. Yep.
Yeah. So just as soon as Echo Killian like looks up from being set on fire, you see the Echo like spawns in and just leaps over the ladder, sees this thing and just rushes it and just
Yep.
starts slicing and dicing in front of these other
The
two.
two of them just exchange sword blows. You're just parrying. It's just you're too fast. You overwhelm it and just keep stabbing everywhere. After it's done and breathing, and you're like breathing heavily as the thing is just standing there. The orc just comes over and just takes a knife and just stabs it into your Echo.
All right.
By chance, would this be the same work that was on the cannon originally?
Yes, it's fucking
The villains of this arc.
Yeah, they're just random madness orc.
24 to hit.
24 to hit will do it.
So then pop, just goes away.
Yep, he's gone.
The Echo doesn't normally do this, but when he dies this time, he actually pops like a balloon.
Is there a sound cue when the echo goes
Just
down?
this
Question
time.
mark.
Killian, you'd see Killian stop like constantly swapping places to attack. Like
Yeah.
he just fucking decimates it.
Can Lucius just like throw a flashbang, like underhand toss a flashbang up there?
Sure. As you walk over and everybody is.
It'd be really
starting
funny
to
if I
recover.
fucked this up.
Go ahead and throw a flashbang up there.
It's gonna be. Is that just a straight roll for that? Just a straight d20, or do I add anything to that?
It's just a straight D20 to hit.
10.
You're just throwing
Do I-
it up. You're looking for a location. You're not trying to hit a person.
I'm just throwing it up through
Yep.
like the whole
Yep.
ladder. Like,
What you
not
do, you
necessarily-
throw it up to the other area, and you hear it go off.
I'll go up there. Fuck it. Me and my defender will go up there.
Okay. As you guys go up there does not appear to be anybody in the area.
Interesting. Can I hold an attack action just
Okay.
in case somebody pops up?
Sure.
And I'll just kind of essentially like stand guard that room to make sure nobody else walks in.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
Killian will go up as well into that room himself now.
Mm-hmm.
To go in there in case Lucius, because he doesn't like being in that choke point of the ladder.
Yeah.
So he'll also get up there, opposite side of Lucius.
Okay.
Be ready.
Abel will bonus action cast Shield of Faith. So, like, his broken arm that holds the shield gets
Yep.
supported by water temporarily,
Cool.
boosting his AC by 2, and then he's going to follow them up.
Yeah. 3 of you up there.
And Mahua will follow, and then Fire will follow behind.
All right. All 5 of you are now in the initial room that you descended into to start today's session. You can continue back up the stairway, or chill out in here, or return back to the other area, or do anything else that you feel that you might be able to creatively throw at this situation.
Did we get the short rest off, or was it
No.
interrupted?
No,
That's
it's
what I
not.
thought. That's what I thought. I'm
And
just
then
double
that's
checking.
That's why he said, "Do not take it yet. You haven't gotten it." That's
Yep,
the whole
yep.
point.
I got you.
Who's looking the worst, Killian or Abel?
Killian's at 5, so
Abel's
You don't. I'll help Abel. No, I'll give Killian a second level cure wounds.
uh,
second
Lucius,
degree
do you
burn
wanna-
victim versus third degree burn victim.
do we want to just push on, or do we want to try to catch our breaths after that too? What do you guys want?
Ah, fucking one.
I feel like they're just gonna come back. They know we're
Yeah.
down here. You know, I don't think we'll have the time. They're gonna get somebody else and come in and do the same
I mean,
thing. I
Lucius, you
think.
could just fuck with the pipes and make it work. It's harder for him to come down.
Is that
They
an
seem to
option?
be able to
Is there any?
teleport.
That didn't seem apparent that they could teleport, no.
From what we've seen recently, though, like
Yeah.
Far saw them putting the things up and they disappeared and stuff.
Can we just look up the staircase to see if they're like running up it?
Sure. Do you want? Yeah. So Lucius opens up the area, goes and looks up the staircase, and you hear boom. Give me a con saving throw.
No! Is it just
Uh,
Lucius to make it?
I'll say so because he was the only one that announced that he was going to go check. What you see,
Yeah.
Lucius, when you like open up the doorway to go check on the stairwell, is there's the 2 guys holding the cannon and a much bigger individual holding the cannon too to fire it as they've pulled back, repositioned, and they were waiting for you.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Cool. That's a fail. You take 100 points
Flash
of force
of genius.
damage. Okay.
25.
25.
Okay. Save. Half damage.
Yeah. So I'm still up. Not great, but still up.
Okay.
And I will. Can I? I guess I'm just blown backwards towards the group.
Yeah, I'd say about 30 feet, blown back towards the group. Your Steel Defender would probably take 50 to 100 points. as
Well, it didn't go out with me. It didn't
Okay.
go out with me. It was just me.
Okay.
Ugh, I hate these guys. And we see Lucius get fucking blasted by this thing out of the doorway.
Yep. His cloak is just set ablaze and then stops just from the force itself. Like it catches fire from the friction, not from the it being a fire attack. And he just sort of turns to you guys and you see kind of wide-eyed.
So have we fixed the pipes currently?
You've stopped the red pipe. That's done.
Okay, but if we were to go back up, would we still get hit with?
It's
Only
like
on
every
the
5
first
there's
floor
one.
last you knew. Like the first of 5
Okay.
of the 20 floors
Okay.
has a
So-
constant stream going on right now.
So if the
Last
door
you
is
checked.
still open, if the door is still open, like when Lucius got blown off
Yeah.
from there, Killian's going to use Echo Avatar to summon the Echo. and
It gets
can go
shot
1,000.
immediately.
Okay, so they can fire again. It's dead. He doesn't save. He dies.
It's got to roll a hit though. Not the cannon. Not the cannon. The cannon takes time to
Okay.
reload. There's 2 other people with ranged attacks.
Okay, yeah, they can try.
Yeah. 1's a 4. That's not gonna hit.
Nope.
A unnatural 20. Would that hit?
Yes. Yeah, that'll hit the Echo.
All right. So a crossbow bolt goes into the as soon as it appears in the doorway, and you see, I would say 2 crossbow bolts. 1 misses, and the other hits the Echo.
Okay.
Bar is gonna run up,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna cast Confusion and try to hit all of them.
You got it. They all have to make
Alright.
wisdom saving throws.
Yep.
Yes.
I would say, yeah. Let me make the wisdom saving throws. And the best part is, far you've now seen the cannon go off and both the others shoot. They all have to reload. So
Yes. So you cannot be hit. Hopefully.
So, all of them are confused, but unfortunately for you, Far, the big one, the really big one that you guys saw initially, the one that was holding the cannon and the one that shouted boom, is always confused. It does not have intelligence to be confused and cannot be charmed. So your magical spell does not take effect on him per se, but it does on the other two.
It has the inverse effects. It's like a double negative. He's no. Sentience.
He's now smart enough to go, I can think.
These
Am I a
D10s,
bad
correct?
person?
Yeah.
I think there are 3 of us below 20 health right now.
Mm-hmm.
2 8s.
Oh, yeah. They both use their action to make a melee attack against a random creature within their reach.
Yeah, they're gonna attack the big guy.
They're just gonna do this both smack each other in the face.
I would say that probably doesn't hit. I rolled actually really low. Yeah, that's 16 to hit. So they both take out their short swords and they cut, and you can just see the thick leather skin of it. Like it can't cut through, and the blades are dull and rusty, and it looks like these are not used often. They're sidearms and they're one-handed weapons. As you can see, the creature that's like, "Rrr!" just picks them both up by their heads, and I would say probably would throw them at Far. Far, give me a dex saving throw.
That's fucked up.
I'm trying to see if I have any bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. 12.
12. You'll take 5 points of bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone underneath the two bodies that were thrown on you. He is restrained if Abel's magical class doesn't also prevent restrained conditions.
Let me check.
I believe
I think it does. It's grappled
that came
and
up earlier. Yeah, grappled. and
But is he within 10 feet of me?
That is the other question. That would be the
I
more
mean, you can probably walk close to him soon.
Oh, yeah.
But
you could probably go up.
does
and
that prevent
stab him.
restrain your class?
Yeah, it's grappled or restrained.
So magically, you are not restrained by 2 bodies that weigh double or triple your weight. Thanks to the waters of Naswi, somehow the magical
happier
mist,
with you than with me.
get real slippery.
they
exactly.
grease you out. What should be pinning you impossibly does not, as the blessings of the sea goddess graces your presence, thanks to Abel's shakingly non-devout faith.
and I rolled concentration, and I still hold it. So.
Oh yeah, cool.
Both of them can roll to save again against confusion.
Sure, Abel and Lucius and Killian, you guys can do some stuff.
Killian's gonna go stab the 2 dudes on the floor.
Yeah, go for it. You have advantage because they're prone.
Great.
One got a 24 and the other one got a 16.
The one with the 24 is no longer confused.
Okay.
Abel is going to attack the orc.
great
6
weapon,
for
that's
his
when
next
you
turn,
can
so he
do
does
it.
nothing on his next turn. Yeah, go ahead and attack the orc.
That's 20 from Killian to hit him.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
orc one's still on the
That's a
stairs.
31 from Abel to hit him.
Yep, that hits. What's that?
So wait, where is the orc currently?
Down the floor.
They're both
he's on
at the base of the floor for the stairs that lead up into the rooms you came from the 20 floors. And he and the Dragonborn are piled on top of Far right now, who is slowly slipping his way out from the bottom of a dog pile.
I will stab them both as well.
Yeah, all right.
Assuming
30
Abel
damage.
doesn't fucking murder them, or Killian.
30 damage from Killian.
Okay,
I am still rolling Abel's. There.
sure.
And I've got more attacks. I'm just gonna wait to see what.
All right.
Wait, since they're on top, would I get advantage if they're on top of me?
They're prone.
Yep,
So
they're
I'm just
prone.
normal.
A
I don't
melee-
have to-
but if it's a melee attack, it has to be a melee attack. If it's a ranged
Yeah, I'm just-
attack, it's disadvantage.
I'm just fucking stabbing him with my
Yep.
glaive.
Abel deals 16 slashing, 6 radiant, and 21 bludgeoning.
As you guys are stabbing into him, you're hearing like crackings of glass as your blades go through his armor and such, and then you see him pull over his cloak, and you see a whole fistful of those same beads as you guys are stabbing into him, as he just drops them all onto the floor. Everybody give me dex saving throws, was it last time? I believe it was.
+5 from Abel.
This is bad.
Natural 20.
That saved, I bet.
That's a fucking 6.
That doesn't save.
Oh, 11. It's actually 11. That's better.
Still doesn't save.
Yeah.
15 from Abel.
That doesn't save.
Lucius just might be. fucking
I
dead.
figured it didn't fucking save.
This might be it for
20
Lucius.
for far.
20 for far. That saves.
Oh, that's
Roll for
fucking
Mahua
amazing.
and the Steel Defender.
Did
Mahua gets
come
evasion
over
at
here?
least.
Yeah, did he come over here?
I don't think the defender Mahua went over there.
I didn't say it, but
It's
Will
a
would've gone.
it's a 20-foot plus range,
Oh.
which is the entirety of the room. The entirety of the room is about to explode.
Mahua got a natural 20, so he's good.
Yeah, he's good.
The defender actually
He's
has.
rolling rocks today. Jeez.
Go!
The defender also got a 6 for.
No stopping him.
Yeah, it's a 6. Yeah, Lucius is getting kind of burned away from the party today. He couldn't make it.
Gotta get the.
Yeah, so everyone dies as a million fireball beads go off.
It's still only gonna be for this because it's one explosion all at once. That'll be 46 points of fire damage.
Lucius is down. The defender is up.
Nice.
How much damage did you
That's
say that was?
46, half as much on a save.
Okay, well, Abel is still down.
Yeah.
Both the orc and the dragonborn are dead.
Fucking finally.
So Mahua takes no damage because he's got evasion. Because fuck
Yep.
him.
Yup.
The
Yeah,
defender's
Mahua
at 20 health.
I imagine Mahua just sees the beads and then just turns around the door frame, and then
Yep.
all the fire just rushes right past him.
That's a good call.
Oh, sorry.
All right, and everybody that was hit with it is now on fire. You have the burning condition. So at the start of every one of your turns, you will take 10 points of fire damage. Or fail a
Well,
death save.
yeah, I was about to say that would equate to.
Can the defender make an attack against the orc?
Yep.
Orc's
dead.
Don't listen. Nope. Nope.
Oh,
Don't tell him that
Adam,
stuff.
Pay
Oh.
attention.
Don't let him
I'm
know.
sorry.
I am
are there
all on
3 in the-
board for him just attacking the charred corpse of the exploding
That is the-
martyr.
To be fair, the defender has what? 4 intelligence?
Okay, yeah, I'm with it. So I'm just gonna still
Yeah.
do it. The defender just smacks his charred body as it fades away as a definition of martyrdom. This is the equivalent of Call of Duty World at War,
Fuck
what we
that
just
perk,
experienced.
Man.
Counterpoint.
Fuck that perk.
The Steel Defender has to have Lucius give him an order to do actions other than dodge. If Lucius goes
Not
down,
when
he
I'm
has no idea
not when
to
I'm
stab.
incapacitated. It gets free will once I'm incapacitated, which is strange.
Fuck you.
No, genuinely. If you are incapacitated, the defender can take any action of its choice, not just dodge. Why can't it do that normally? I don't fucking know. But
I think I just found a motivation for your Steel Defender to fucking kill you.
yeah.
You're the
Okay,
reason it
so-
doesn't have free will, is all I just heard. In this moment, it
Okay.
becomes sentient, and it's like, I could kill my master. I could be on my own again.
I don't know. That's just the way it's written. It's so strange.
I was far down, or is he alive?
I don't know.
still?
I have no idea.
No, far is. He's fine.
He's fine.
The goat
cool.
doesn't go down to shit
Oh,
like that, man.
he used his reaction to do absorb elements, so it cut it in half even more.
Yeah,
So-
I saw. I just thought it'd be worth saying while everyone else was.
Yeah,
over
Far
here.
slipped out
Yeah.
and then used magic, druidic magic, and just did some almost like a Doctor Strange type of circles in the air and just absorbed some of that fire. Stands
And
tall.
Can Far see this creature up in like the big one?
Yeah, it's reloading the cannon.
Far's gonna look at him
Yeah.
and he's going to cast a spell that I don't think I've done it all in this
Oh.
game.
This is
Oh.
exciting.
Changing it up a bit.
Yeah.
And you just
Disintegrate.
see like you kind of see like him on fire, and he just kind of blows that off for right now.
Yep. So it'll take
Um,
10 on your turn, but continue.
Yeah, and he's still got the resistance.
You'll be fine.
But he's gonna as he's reloading, he's in his head. It starts to get very loud. Waves crashing, bird calls.
Yeah.
And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wow, he rolled extremely high. But like 15. He has a minus
so-
4, so
So he takes 3d6 psychic damage to start.
Yep.
Let me just find another d6. 9.
Okay.
And he needs to use his reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
His reaction?
Yeah.
Okay.
On a failed save, and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Sure. You see him as it hits, he picks up the cannon and starts running up the stairway. And as he's doing it, he begins bashing the dials to the side, and all of a sudden you start seeing as it goes up 3 floors for its movement.
And that's... yeah, I was just going to move back a little bit and try to...
Mahua has
Yeah.
stuff he can probably do.
Mahua is going to spend his action to not be on fire.
But he never got hit, so he doesn't have to be on fire.
Oh,
You didn't take any hits.
He's cool.
then he is going to... Can he spend his action to try to, like, take his cloak or something and try to put whoever's closest out?
Put a medicine check, and he'll try and put Killian out.
Oh, cool.
Natural 20. God damn it. 25.
He's on fire. Not literally.
Yeah, not literally.
Mahua comes over, and he's able, as he saw before with the Steel Defender, he just takes the oxygen right out of the fire. He completely smothers it and is able in one fluid motion completely save Killian from being on fire. Abel, you'll take 10 on for your next action here, and so will
death
Lucius.
Do I still make a death save as well?
Oh, no, you just failed. Oh, no.
Okay, I just fail. I don't roll.
Yeah, just so it doesn't double up on you. So, because that has the opportunity for you to roll 1 and you insta-die. So, no.
All right, was Killian unconscious as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
But you're cool now.
Yeah, I'm not actively dying, but I'm
Lucius,
still
Are you unconscious?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
fucked,
so you
but
just
the
take
defender's
a
up.
death
Yeah, I
save.
failed the save.
Okay. Well, no, you don't have to
without-
roll it. You just burn.
Yeah.
You're unconscious,
But-
so you can't put the fire out because you're unconscious.
Without me ordering it, would you allow the defender to do the same thing with trying to put the fire out?
I mean, it has free will, so it's mine now.
It's yours.
Damn.
It lays on top of you because it doesn't want its master to die because it's stupid. I'll give it a medicine check. 14. Puts it out.
Oh.
It just lays on you and suffocates you a bit, but the fire is out. So Far and oh, nice. So Drew's the only guy playing both Mahua and Far. Excellent. Very good. Very good.
Drew continues
Let's
to
continue to
babysit
play
the
a
rest
solo
of the
session of
party.
me and Drew. This is very good. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, Drew. What do you want to do next?
Far is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds
All right, everybody's up.
to put everybody up. Yeah,
All right, group.
here you go.
What would you like to do?
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
You're welcome.
That's
nice.
cool.
You.
Wowza.
Killian gonna back into the room.
Yep.
This other guy's still going up with a cannon. I don't want to get shot whenever he reloads it.
Abel wakes up and is like, "Fuck this guy." Can Abel, like, you described the way, like, the stairs is like a fire escape.
Yes.
Can I use 3 Eldritch Blasts to try and try and destroy the floor out from underneath him and make him just fall?
We need to get back up.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Make 3 attacks.
If we
He's
can
not
get rid of
very
this
wise.
cannon for now, I'll say yes, he's not very wise.
Yes.
It'd be really
I'm
funny
gonna
if some
roll
Looney
the-
Tunes shit happened and the cannon just fell.
29,
Yep.
12,
Yep.
and 24.
Yeah. Roll damage for all three. You're trying to hit stationary stairs, even though there's steam. You can still see.
Damn.
Yeah, fucking.
Killing it.
Damn.
Nice.
That's crazy.
That's
Well,
great.
that's a flat D10. There's no modifiers for that. So that is 12 points of damage.
Okay. I'd say that's enough. As you shoot those Eldritch blasts, and you see he comes down, takes, I'll say, the full 18 points of fall damage. As he smacks down, I'll add some steam damage into that as well. Additional, I'll say, 35 points. As he comes down, singed and beaten and battered, he's onto the ground, cannon in hand, and as he's slowly falling deeper down the stairs that are now just broken, and you see he looks at your group and he goes, boom, and fires the cannon at everybody that is in the doorway. So that would be Abel, Killian.
I got out of the
Far.
room. That was the whole point.
You moved to the side. You're right. Killian's fine.
Yeah.
Wait, did you get up? Yeah, you got up.
Yeah, I said I got up and move out of the room so I don't
Yeah.
get shot with a cannon.
Yeah. So then Lucius, Far, Abel. Con saving throws. No,
Even if I
no, it was
succeed,
Dex. It was
I'm gonna
Dex.
go
It was
down.
Dex.
Even if I succeed, I'm gonna go down.
It was Dex?
It was Dex. It was Dex.
Yeah, you're right. Natural 20.
Save.
I mean, I'll try and roll it.
I'll roll for the defender too.
7.
Dirty 20 for the defender.
Save? No, that's a fail.
20.
Sorry, that's a
So
fail.
Yeah,
I
it's
take
a fail.
another 100
23?
points of force damage.
That's a fail. So on a fail, you take 100 points force damage. Half as much on a success.
Abel immediately goes,
I am down. The defender is dead.
Mm-hmm. I would say at this point, though, because you collapse those stairs, you hear, and he has fallen far below into the steam vents, into another section that didn't lead to this one, and has been defeated.
bunch of the stairs to destroy. Because I was only trying to destroy the bit of floor underneath him to make him fall.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to destroy like the entire thing.
Yeah.
so
No,
it's
I know. You're good. You didn't destroy all the stairs. You just destroyed some stairs.
All right, so Killian says, as soon as Killian gets in the room, he hears the explosion go off and just goes, "Oh, okay." Turns back around, start putting fires out on people if they're on fire, or
Nope.
did they not? Because
There's no fires because there's no fireball.
All right, he has a healer's kit. He's gonna start stabilizing people.
Okay.
So he's gonna do that. It's got 10 uses. I don't think I've used it once. So, how many people are down? That's everyone. 4,
3.
3. Minus Mahua. So that's 3. So he's gonna use 3 uses of it. So 7. There we go. So everyone's stable. He's gonna walk over the far, and the far you will regain. Where's this fucking thing? My inventory. There we go. 2d4.
I hope they don't have any more cannons like that. I hope that's the last one.
Well, you spoke into existence.
I'll take that over the fucking removes your max health cannon.
You get 8 points far as Killian feeds you a healing potion. Potion of healing. All right,
you.
get up. You gotta do your job.
Let's see. Everybody is stable, right?
Yeah, everyone's
No,
stable. just they're knocked out.
Able is. Oh, never mind. You did say was able.
Everyone's stable, just knocked out.
Mhm.
Alright, so Far is going to you see him kind of as he wakes up and reaches towards his staff. And you know, it kind of starts to glow, and an owl, you know, comes out with that kind of misty thing, and goes on and starts hitting everybody one by one just to heal 1d6, you know, as it kind of goes across and touches everybody. Obviously, a couple rounds, but
Oh, yeah. I know this piece of shit. Mm-hmm. I know how Luke abused this. Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
No. Very good.
You can say that about most things, though.
yeah. 1. Everyone gets 1. You're welcome.
Hey, that's enough.
Everyone
Yeah,
No,
gets
it's not
one.
what I thought it was. That's not the thing that flies here in X amount of
No, no.
rounds. You walk through it.
This is healing spirit.
Okay. I thought. Okay.
Yeah, well, I can cast at higher levels, but I cast at the lowest level of 1d6. So,
Okay.
and I rolled a 1.
Fair enough.
All right. As soon as Lucius gets up, he's gonna use his action to revive the Seal Defender, and it'll be back up within like a minute
You got it.
with full HP.
Okay.
Just crawl
Do we
over
see
and you're
this
like,
creature
not
still?
again.
Yeah, he fell into the vat. He's.
Well, this
back.
time he didn't get fucking disintegrated, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Keelan will look up just to see if there's any other of their friends. Maybe trying to climb down or cause problems. Just checking.
No, you don't see anything. But again, there's a lot of steam obscuring things from the other floors.
Yeah. Okay.
Can go Fargo and check just. No, he's not gonna go look over that edge. Nope.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit.
All right.
Lucius, are you able to deal with the steam down here or whatever? Then you said something about master switches down here.
Can I make an investigation check?
You
or
can
something
just
to see
do
if
it. You've already
Just do
you've
it.
already done this puzzle. I'm not doing the puzzle again.
Got it. Okay.
You figured it out. So you guys are in good shape there.
I'm gonna heal myself.
The amount of like just fucking insane injuries that we've like, our bodies are covered in scars.
Keelan walks over to the burnt corpses of the orc in the dragon board, just kicks them.
Abel will search their corpses.
Oh, they're completely charred.
charred.
Those two,
Yeah.
Damn.
they
Yeah.
martyred on themselves through and through.
Oh, so they're like Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru.
And
Yeah.
the other one fell down deep into the machine heart of this land.
Yes.
Yeah. He's gone.
Maybe you
He's
can search
assumed
later,
it's the
try to
machine.
recover the cannon in another side mission.
Gotta find where the water gets spit out.
We gotta go
Find
to the
cannon.
actual sea, guys.
Shut up. Shut up. We gotta get out of here alive first.
Yeah. Hey, we're hopefully 2/3 of the way there.
Okay. So,
What are we from?
Sorry, I'll light this dark.
the smoke's gone. The
Hey,
smoke's
fucking stop.
steam, fucking tide, everything.
What are you guys doing?
All right.
Should we go up or should we try to
Let's.
rest here?
I mean, if
See,
we go up, we could stay camp out at like the top of the elevator shaft, and then they have.
I
to come
worry
up the wall.
about them resetting the traps, though, as we've seen them start doing.
Yeah, but they
behind
can't
us.
reset the one we broke. I don't think.
They could just set a new trap.
I mean, yeah, they could, but also then if they're still lugging around those cannons, if we're at the top of the elevator shaft, kind of hard for them to lug a cannon up to us when we're looking down on them, or just not looking. I mean, we could also still wait here though, because if Lucius has dealt with the steam, we can just fucking watch.
Yeah, I think staying here is a good idea.
Okay. You guys want to try and take a short rest?
Please.
Terrified to say yes, bud, but
Look at you guys.
Let's do it. Let's take the short.
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yep.
Take watch. But we gotta all take
And-
watch.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll go down. I don't want to be like with people coming right down. You know, maybe in the doorway and just keep an ear out. But since we know that they can blast from a distance.
Yep.
Okay.
And Mahua agrees.
Yeah, Mahua just.
Okay.
I agree
As you
with that.
guys get 10 minutes or so into your short rest, I think you guys would begin to hear murmurs that are echoing down that shaft. And then you start to hear, like, maybe rocks or pebbles hitting against some of the metal and chinging here or there.
Part of me is considering just like closing the door.
I mean, there's no door anymore. That got blown
Yeah,
off.
the door's gone.
Yeah.
Or you want to take a peek, or
Abel will take a peek with his
Okay.
free perception.
Okay, did you ask far?
Yeah,
I'm
I-
at 9 hit points.
yeah. Okay.
I'm at 1.
I'm at 21.
All right, Lucius, it's your job. You probably
Bye.
know the answer
No,
now.
Killian has the
Hey,
most.
I checked last time.
Killian will summon the echo, and he'll have the echo go look with
Oh,
through
come
the
on!
echo.
What?
Okay.
Through the echo.
So the
Marvin.
echo looks out,
Gonna poke his head up.
and you can see there are what appear to be 2 scouts looking to see if you guys are still alive down here, and if you're still down here. They have maddened eyes, and as soon as they see the echo appear, one of them casts some sort of spell, and then the other one immediately pulls its bow back and shoots at your echo.
God damn it.
22 to hit.
All right, here's the new strat.
Yep.
Here's
So
the new
the
strat for playing
arrow
Strat.
Lucius
Yeah.
goes through your echo.
Yeah, there's 2 out there. There's 2 out
All
there.
right, new Steam Tide strat. Instead of trying to clear out the castle, we just keep trying to take short rests and just draw every single
Roll every
person
single
in
enemy
Steam Tide
Yeah.
to us.
They can't be infinitely spawning.
Okay, so
You're right. They're not infinitely spawning, but
But there's so many.
you are certainly. You put yourself in a
Just-
really tough position, your group.
I mean, don't sit down here. I think is the answer.
Yeah.
Let's start by killing those 2 guys. Thoughts?
Abel's gonna hit himself for another 10 points of healing with lay on hands.
Abel's.
So
Lucius is gonna heal himself for first level cure wounds. Fucking 7. Great.
don't know what.
As you guys are healing up, through the doorway, you guys just see this little like bag of seed, basically that you would see like in the trading market. Just get like, whoop, just plops its way into there, and you're like, okay.
Abel instinctively just takes a fucking step back away from it.
Yeah, because smoke starts coming out of the bag,
Yeah, he dives
and
away.
everybody needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
The Steel Defender, yes or no?
27.
It's
Yeah,
smoke, so-
Steel Defender save.
Ah! Natural 20 for 34.
Save.
Ah, fucking 11.
Let's just get out of the hole.
Fail.
The Defender is a. What's its con? It's made of metal.
29 for Mahua
Dirty
Save.
20 for the Defender.
and 17 for Far.
Save. So everybody who saved takes half of, round it down, 5 necrotic damage, and your health is permanently reduced by 5 on the fail. So 2 for the other people. And the thing
Would the-
continues to be releasing gas and smoke into this room.
Would the Defender's permanent health also change?
It's necrotic damage. So yeah.
Well, I'm just saying that because I can't like do that in D&D Beyond, so I'm just gonna keep track of
Yeah,
it.
keep track of it. Yeah.
How close is it to the pit into the machine heart of Steam Tide?
It's. I mean, you guys are in the area where you fought the fire giant, so.
If Abel were to use a telekinetic shove bead,
Mhm.
could he just knock it into the pit so it stops stinking up this room?
You can try.
Do we think that's a good idea?
Just do it. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
All right.
I think it's fair.
Yeah, you telekinetically shove it. It moves 5 feet back onto the stairwell, and it doesn't seem to be. You use that item. Doesn't seem to be pouring into this room anymore.
One less of those.
It's only 5 feet, so it didn't get knocked down like the other guy did off. So it's just standing there now. It's just right before the base of the door, smoking now in the stairwell.
Far wants to cast Gust to kind of push it up or towards the people like that are up there, the scouts.
Yeah, I'd say you're with a gust, you're able to knock that out. It now falls into the heart of Steam Tide, and then that gust goes up, and you can hear coughing from some people on the stairwell.
Killian's gonna grab his. Yeah, Killian's gonna grab his daggers from the fucking fire giant.
Mm-hmm.
And
How do we feel about fireballing these motherfuckers?
just go for it.
All right. I will grab one bead of the two I have from like
Mm-hmm.
the necklace of fireballs, and then
Yep.
Is there any way I could just like peek out, throw it, and peek back in, so I'm not
Yep.
like? All right. Go ahead and use that.
Barovian
And-
asshole.
All right. So I'm just gonna do a straight. That's just a 13.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or would I add anything to that?
You're throwing it to an area. It's a radius. So yeah, you're throwing it. You're just trying to get it accurate.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be that accurate with hand grenades. So you peek, throw it. Your accuracy is muddled because you're trying to move without getting hit. You're peering into lines of sight. Fireball goes off. Explosion hits. And I'd say the two are killed, and all the stairs for the next 5 floors collapse down into the heart of Steam
Fuck.
Tide.
Oh,
They're
fuck.
utterly destroyed by a fireball blast.
That's not great.
Okay.
All right, let's just try and get out of here.
Taken away by
Get
the
out of the-
water.
Okay. So first 5 floors are gone.
Yep. Technically, the last. Well, I guess the first 5, whatever it is, yeah.
The
Yeah,
5 at the top.
5
Yeah.
at the bottom.
Yeah.
Bottom. You guys are at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, we're at the bottom, so we have to.
So
work
you
our
guys
way
gotta
up.
somehow get 50 feet up, and then there's another 150 to the top.
Killian's going to use Echo Avatar, summon the Echo.
Yep.
It's going to go and run up the wall to the fifth,
Yeah.
to wherever the next stairs are.
Yep.
And he's going to swap place with the Echo.
You got it. That works.
And then he's going to drop Echo Avatar, so now I can see again. He's going to start lowering a rope to see if he can help.
Yeah, that works perfectly.
Come on.
Yep. Everyone makes their way up.
Yeah. Outside of those who can, just turn into a bird or who other people can run up walls just by themselves, but
Yep.
those people.
Characters
are,
I'm playing do some
the
bullshit and
characters
get
Drew
up
gets
there.
to play doesn't have any problems.
Yep.
Drew's like,
It's just
so
Abel and
they-
the bird.
No, Abel climbed up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just Abel and the bird.
Yeah, I
climb
have
up.
to pull you two up because you have broken arms, and
Yep.
I have to get you up here.
All right, so
Um,
after about 20 minutes, you guys are able to get pulled up, battered, beaten, bloodied, and scarred. You guys ascend 150 feet on this fire escape-like stairwell as you get to the top. Is there anything else you guys are doing on this journey to the top?
it's just shut the door when we get up, I guess. I don't.
What's that?
When we get to the top, we have the door, right, that leads down here. The
Yeah, yeah.
platform. We should probably reshut that so we have a platform to walk on once we
Yeah.
get up there. We might want to check if it's trapped first.
Sure.
Considering you've had some scouting parties come.
Remember, it's all open besides that little ledge that you guys jumped up. So
Yeah.
it's wide open. You can see where the other levers to be pulled, though. So yeah.
So yeah, Abel, you want to take a look at it? Make sure it didn't fuck with it at all.
Yep.
while we were
Abel
down
will
here?
check for traps.
Go ahead.
Make sure it's not retrap.
I don't think it was
11.
11.
To begin.
As you go to check to see if they booby trap the handle, instead what you find are those Pujami spike traps have been set up, and they just shoot across the wall. Go ahead and give me a dex saving throw.
Did they not just dink off his armor like earlier?
Yeah, they do actually. You probably sent the right person. They would. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same stuff,
Hell
but they just
yeah.
set them up as one-time uses. So yeah, they just dink off Abel's armor. Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
GG.
Did you find it up there, Abel?
It was trapped, but not well.
It seems
good
about
now.
right for this place. Okay. Everyone else.
I'll tell you, we have a hell of a job making this making this place a livable environment.
Yeah. It's counter chickens before we hatch. Killian will take up the rear. Everyone else can go up, just in case something
Alright.
goes wrong.
I'd say at this point, you guys are able to return back to just before the elevator shafts without any more traps or any more encounters at the moment. You can see though, like as you guys are walking through the glass walkway, the atrium-esque, you look across and you can see another Dragonborn staring across at you guys at the opposite one. That was the green side. And you can see he just watches you guys and then goes back toward the castle.
Well, he's got eye contact with us, Killing's flipping him off.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. So, yeah, okay, so they know we're up and about again.
Do we want to stay in this elevator, like go back and stay in the room with the door on the floor, and then reactivate this trap here?
Well,
No,
we
wait,
can't-
this one's destroyed.
This
Right?
one's
Yeah,
fucked.
we
Yeah,
destroyed
we
this
can't use
Never
it.
mind.
So, can't do that.
All right. Well, we can.
I feel great, says Mahua.
Yeah,
I'm sure you do, bud.
Mahua is at full health.
Yeah, that's what evasion fucking does. Yep.
Yeah, that's what it does. It's
Real
like-
aware.
He has evasion.
I hate
Yeah.
you. Hunter, if you're watching, I hate your character.
Yeah, I hate you and I hate your
I
character.
hate his 2 out of 3 campaigns. I hate his character.
What's the one out of the 3?
Faith doesn't have evasion.
Ah, there you go. That's fair. That's fair.
Neither did Tyrion, so like.
Evasion and Sentinel
Waterfall.
are just such eye rolls. I drop a meteor on you. 0 damage! What? The entire city has been destroyed. Ruth has written! You somehow dodge a fucking Earth extinction level dinosaur meteor. I use sneak attack.
I climb into the
Alright.
fridge like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
evasion.
so-
In my mind, it's just you have a portable fridge.
So realistically, the only place they can come from is the elevator shaft, but they know we're here. So I don't know if it's really worth risking.
I am so sick of these guys.
Yeah, because they could just throw shit up here. So we could just try to power through it, but you know.
I'm
The
pretty
next
sure I
one we
can-
have to
I'm
go
pretty
to is the
sure
blue
I
one.
can see my own bone right now. I don't know if
Goes
that's
down
right.
into the water, right?
Yes, and then we have the throne.
You
room
actually
after
have to
that.
go outside, probably on top again, and then get behind because the center place is blocked off. So it's a trek in itself, even just to get there.
One more tower.
So, I mean, I would say maybe camp out on the roof, but also they have some flying things, as shown by out front, so they can still.
Yeah,
probably
we'd be
come.
wide open.
Yeah, wide open, causing problems.
And I'm also worried once we go down this elevator shaft that they're going to be there waiting.
Yeah.
Since that is a chokehold, they know we have to come through that way. It took us a while to get up here, and we didn't see any new ones come down, even though we had seen them previously.
Yeah.
Do we have any way of making our fireball beads like delayed blast so we could just like send them on the elevator shaft, and when they're waiting at the other side we can just blow
You
them
guys were being hit with delayed blast because
Yeah.
delayed blast is way stronger.
Yeah.
So no, you cannot delay the fireball beads. They explode on impact, but you could throw it down the shaft and hope to trigger something.
Yeah.
Label doesn't have any left, unfortunately.
I can make, a detonator for something, but it wouldn't be the fireball beads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Oh.
waste those. We long rested. We have we have hero actions.
Yeah, but that's not.
But we don't even know if anything's there.
Yeah,
Like-
we don't know. Yeah.
I'd like to try to.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Far is going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Yep.
And then he is going to try to sneak down there as
Yep.
like a tiny spider or some CR0 and just kind of peek around and see if, is there people standing there with a cannon pointed at here or.
Yeah.
No, no cannons.
Damn it.
It would
He just wants to
seem you
look
guys have
around
come
and-
across 2 cannons so far, and 2 different types of cannons. One that was pure force and one that was necrotic.
Is there anything different about the room that we're in from when we left?
The elevator shaft, like you peek down the elevator shaft and then you've crawled down.
Yep, crawled down and kind of looking through the doorframe into the big main room where the
First cannon was.
first
so-
cannon and the spears on the floor. The throne room.
What's your passive perception?
30.
Yeah, so you would notice at the very base of the elevator, there is a bunch of equivalent of like nail bomb traps that have been set up at the base. So if anyone would drop down, they'll go off. As a spider, I'm saying you didn't trigger that because you would be like more on the top, the way you were peeking down, and then your passive perception, you would pick up on that change with a 30.
Okay. Yeah, he is looking for them setting up traps specifically because done that a couple times. So
Yeah.
he'll come back up and mention that, and then we'll drop down, a knife that he has in his inventory
Yeah.
to try to set them off. Whatever is down there. If it clangs, then then he can
You
try something
hear
different.
like if you've ever played Last of Us, the nail bombs go off, that explodes. The knife is destroyed, but both traps have been used. You get a nice little shake as well. As much as you keep commenting, Abel, about we got a lot of work to do. This was turned into a wartime facility that was being regularly sieged by Sormir, one of the strongest powers in the land, but they were at obviously a great disadvantage and handicap during whatever it is that happened that you guys perceive to be a collapse. We'll see what the details were of that as time goes on. I mean, we have had an incredible sidetracking with this castle. It's been good. It's been good back in D&D stuff. But these are people that have had time to fortify and defend positions, and this is an army. So you're running into an army.
How dare they do that? How dare they defend their stuff really well after 3 years of prep time for our dumbasses? How dare they?
Fake.
It's crazy.
To a degree,
Anyways,
right? It's not specifically for you guys. And the prep they've used, they've used many of their supplies, ammunitions, and rations, and all that type of stuff.
But they've gotten the experience of people trying to siege them.
Oh, yeah.
Which preps you for a bunch of idiots bumbling in trying to siege you. It's like,
you're doing pretty good. You're doing really good, actually. You have messed them up incredibly well.
2 out of 3 so far.
I mean, you can't prep for Lord Faro. There's
You
nothing
really
you
can't.
do.
That's true.
There is
nothing
nothing.
prepares you for Sir Lord Farrell. So, do we want to keep going, or do we want to? What's the play?
Up to you guys.
I think we need to rest. We need
I
to
think
heal.
we need to rest too.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I know we just did that beforehand, but we're all spent right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think going back to
Do we want to retreat or something for the time?
yeah,
being?
that's what I'm thinking. Is if
Yeah.
we go back to the room.
Where we long rested.
Oh,
I don't want to go to the other side. Going back to where the big bay doors are that led down. Again, a pinch point for them.
Somewhere where we can defend.
Yeah. Somewhere where we can defend. Somewhere where we can try to block them off, keep them at bay, and we can.
Are you thinking like the room with the main like throne room door that we're trying to get into, like that room, or like above table? I'm trying to just.
I'm talking the bay door that leads down that we just came from, like at the other side of this glass tube.
Okay.
Because we know they can only come from one direction.
Okay. Just my only fear is it's a straight line, and with a cannon, you can just set up on one end, fucking fire to the other end, and that's hitting. So in that case, it would probably be Some of us on this end, some of us right here with the 2 elevators. They're going to have to come up through the elevators, presumably. Or the elevator. That'd be how they get to this room.
Yeah.
Unless they're like walking through walls and shit, which at that point, can't really prep for that. But,
We can do what we can.
Yeah.
So
And I think we need to do a long, like, I think we need a long rest.
Oh, that'll be
That's
the problem, yeah.
Yeah, because health, spells.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have 3 spell slots left.
Unfortunately, we're gonna be the ones defending against those sieges as they're coming for this one.
Yeah.
So whatever we can do to, set up, we could set up traps for them.
Mhm. Yeah.
We could probably set up traps where a tripwire trap that crushes a fireball bead.
Yeah.
Would you allow Lucius to do that, Reed?
Sure.
Alright. Question is, if I disarm, is it gonna go off like the flashbang did when I set that trap
Roll
up?
low, yeah. Don't roll low. So let's see.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's see if we can MacGyver.
Alright.
Yeah, because they assume we're coming down, because that's obvious by the fact that they put the spike trap at the bottom, not up here. Is
Yep.
they assuming we're waiting for us to get to the bottom. So maybe setting up our own trap now at the bottom, like the fireball trap there, because if they go to investigate it, then they detonate. Just the only fear there is then that'll fuck up the elevator. But also, if we blow up the elevator, they can't come
get
up
to
to
us.
us.
Is there any chance I could reverse engineer?
Well,
the
there's
note
no
trap?
elevator here. It's just a shaft, right? It's just
One
the
of like,
elevator shaft.
like blow up the shaft itself. They can't get up here if you
Oh.
like put stuff in it, put a bunch of debris in it. But then the problem comes structurally. That might come with some problems. So
We're just destroying
no.
our castle before we even take it.
Well, you can't have the castle if you can't take it. So
This is true.
it's a give and take, Reed, you've put us in a bit of a pickle here.
I
How dare
didn't
you
do
as the
shit.
DM? How dare you as the DM make us make
You
a choice?
guys had this so easy. You blew through my encounter, and then I am just. D&D has a weird way of equaling out. I mean, I am
Yeah,
just
great equalizer.
perplexed. This was yours to lose all the way at this point. I am blown away. Yes, you are in a spot. You guys are in a serious spot.
Can we make a trap with a telekinetic shove, like near a window to essentially just push somebody out of a fucking window?
That'd be so fuck. You hit a tripwire, you get blown out a window.
Sure, there's no windows here though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
guys
there's only
are.
windows on the bottom floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
We know
And
that
if
the
you go
spike
to the
trap-
bottom floor, if you guys are exploring, those have been reboarded up.
All right.
And we know they have the spike trap set up in that room too. So that's
Yeah.
gonna
No,
limit-
it already triggered. It's already triggered. Spike track.
Yeah.
That's why. he
No. I
throws-
mean like the constant spike trap
In the
that-
throne room,
Oh,
we
yeah,
know
yeah,
they
that was
disabled
the-
that one.
Yeah.
I thought that was
outside.
the
that
one
one's
used.
still
Yeah,
there. So to
Alright.
get to the elevator, you still have to go through the spike trap there.
Yeah.
That one.
You still gotta jump through that.
So
Mhm.
yeah, so we'd have to deal with that. But that also means they have to find a way around that. So that's a limiting factor on their end too.
Mhm.
Reed, you know how you gave me those small little arcane crystals that can detonate? How many of those would require, like, how many of those would it take to do actual, like, damage to a person? Because you gave me 10.
What do we talk about? Did you write anything
I'm
down?
wondering if I, like, set up, like, again, we talked about setting up the tripwire with the fireball bead, but
Yeah.
I wonder if I could do it with the arcane crystal to do, like, a smaller explosion.
Yeah, but what did we talk about in detail about the arcane crystals? Like, was this bombs you were making? Did we talk about how much D damage?
Just,
you
like,
did?
I think...
Was this just an item that? Because you talked about material components to create things. That doesn't
So it
necessarily
was-
mean this could be a weapon. You would still need.
I
to
think
create
the original like vision for the crystals was like if I want to like blow the lock off a door or something. But
Yeah.
I've just been using them for a bunch of like different things. Just
Sure.
But
I would say then those are like low level 1 damage type of explosions.
okay.
You're using them as like charges, small charges to
Mhm.
open and breach stuff, I think is initially what you pitched to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, these are not intentionally weapons of warfare.
Got you.
For massive damage, anyway.
Yeah.
You need to
Contains
give Lucius
somebody.
WMDs, man.
So
Make it happen.
I do have a question, Reed. Is you have these paralysis potions from the Gray Hand.
Sure.
Were those something where you just have to be splashed with it, or you have to ingest it for those?
Depends on the creature.
Okay. Just because we never really
Yeah.
explained. We just said, "Here's paralysis potions." It's like,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
So I was just trying to see maybe we could use that to set up some of our own traps too. I'm just
Sure.
trying to ballpark, depending on, because what we could do is we could have the fireball bead at the bottom of the shaft to detonate if someone goes in. We could have some of the paralysis potions up top, where even if they get up here, then they're taking paralysis and they're falling back down the shaft and taking fall damage and being sent back down.
That sounds good.
Yeah, and I don't really have anything set for like the shaft
Yeah.
itself. Maybe doing something in the shaft, like to make it harder to get into it, but that also signals where we are. So don't know if I want to do anything with that.
Abel's gonna toss his 2 flashbangs to Lucius to make 2 more alarm traps as well.
Yeah,
So we
we'll
take
do.
his long rest.
Okay.
It's because, like, other than my flashbangs, I don't really have any offensive items left from our excursion with the Gray Hand. Like, I have
Mhm.
healing beads. So
I have the healing beans. I have the telekinetic beads. I have flashbangs, smoke bombs. That's about it. And the
Telekinetic bead might also be worth putting up on the.
the top of the shaft.
Yeah. Maybe we could do the paralysis potions in the shaft, and then the telekinetic beads at the top. That way, if they get up, they get shoved back.
Yes,
they
yes,
fall.
yes.
And then
Abel
if
has
they're
one of
trying
those.
to get up, they get paralyzed. They fall down.
Abel will hand over one of his telekinetic beads. What was his last one?
As you guys are setting up your traps, deliberating in all this time, you see a 3-headed skull being. So it's in plated armor. It has 3 skulls. It looks like a standard skeleton. It floats over to the elevator shaft, and you see one head goes up, up for whoever's looking, and then last one looks up, makes eye
fucking
contact with
wither.
whoever is standing in there right now, and then it goes and floats a little away.
We gotta fight the wither now.
In the room with the bay doors that lead down
Yeah.
that we kind of open.
Yeah.
What's above it?
Not like just you're basically getting into the roofing, right? It's kind of like an attic at that point. So
How far up is it?
like 10. So the room itself is like 20 feet tall, and then an extra 10 feet to get to the top of it, and then you could start making holes in the ceiling to get on top of the tower if you so chose.
And how big is the room? 20 feet?
It's 20
Radius?
feet in the sense of like it's 30 total from floor to ceiling, and then it's probably like 60 watt long radius, circumference, diameter, pi r squared, trigonometry.
30-foot radius, 60-foot diameter.
There it is. Yep, that's what I want. Diameter.
Okay.
It'd be a 60-foot, 30-foot radius, 60-foot diameter. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
For that tower.
Mhm.
Green tower. The tower
You
of
got
green.
some. Are you thinking of something with like stone shape or something, Drew?
Yep.
Okay.
I just need to.
He's cooking.
I'm trying to make a like a false wall that we can be in, and they can assume that we're down. Or
Yeah. Because what I say we
Oh.
do in this case is we set up these traps still.
Yeah.
And then hide there. That way it's the false, like, oh, they've set up all these traps leading to them so that we don't get to them while they walk right past wherever we're hiding.
yeah, I'm trying to
In theory.
think of a good place that would be to build a false wall, that we can just temporarily stay in, and kind of be kind of away from them. Maybe in the shaft leading down, 10 feet down or something like that. Building a little alcove.
Yeah.
That is.
Because if we're up in the roof, We still need to get on the roof too to go down to the blue thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh God, why are we
Oh
rolling?
fucking
Dean?
hell!
I like how
Oh,
it's just
that's
fucking.
high.
It's just Drew.
Here we go. Okay, what does that mean, Reed?
Hard jump spawns.
Don't mind me.
No, that's only on a 2 or something. Ask Ryan.
Continue.
Let's
I'm just gonna do some
just-
boxes in the meantime.
Let's just make some choices and go then, because obviously Reed's prepping something, and if we keep deliberating, he's
I
gonna.
mean,
get
we saw the skeleton thing. It knows we're here. It knows we're setting up traps. So
Yeah.
um,
So just Lucius get to setting up, and then we'll get to setting up this.
Yeah, are you gonna make me roll to set up the traps,
Sure.
Reed, or?
Make sleight of hand tinkering checks.
All right. That's a fucking.
Flash of genius.
Oh, we got shit, an 8, a nat 20, and then a 22.
Nice. You are able to set up the traps. Give me 1 second though as I set up the cams.
Let's hope they work.
As you're setting up the traps, the elevator shaft, part of that is connected to the outside wall, and that just fucking shatters and caves in as you're in the process of setting up those traps. And you see floating there's a 3-headed skeleton, and you hear it go.
Is Lucius about to get yoinked? I still...
God.
And Lucius, you need to do. Let me see. Oh no, this is to attack. It's an 18 hit.
It
Lucius.
does, and my steel defender's not within 5 feet, so it does.
You don't
that
have
is
shield prep or
38
anything?
points.
Oh
of
wait, yeah, I can
necrotic
cast shield,
damage.
can I? I can cast shield, or am I in the middle?
That
of
is
a
is that a spell?
Yeah, it's a reaction to cast.
Awesome. He counterspells it.
That's a bitch move. Fuck that guy. Fuck
Respectfully.
Cool.
Damn.
Counterspell. So as you're setting up that trap, it sends a death ray your way. You take 38 points of necrotic
Wow.
damage.
I'm down.
As you go down, your traps go off because you fall into them. So the flashbangs go off, the bead falls down, and you see the thing cackles.
So do I take any automatic failures on death saves?
Nope, you're good. Inside here, that was not disintegrate. That's not one of those where you drop to 0 and you die.
Yeah, don't
I
worry, I'm
died.
used to disintegrate.
But anyway, you see the thing go. As each of the heads are each doing their own laugh, as then it pulls away, and then the rubble begins to crumble down onto that wall. You see it floating on the outside of the tube. That is clear on your side. And then you can see a couple flying creatures now on the outside with it levitating. Probably 2 of. I will send you a photo of them. As they're
Am I?
watching through the group at that tube and see through, and then going off into other positions around as. It would appear they are pushing the initiative. They see there is blood in the water. They see that you are hurt. And you continue to stall, which is encouraging them to push harder. You are able to surmise that at this point. That seems pretty obvious. In chat, in the general D&D team talk, I put the flying creatures. What you're seeing those.
Oh Jesus, that's terrifying.
Joy.
And
How far is Lucius's body from us?
He's
I
just
just
at the
assumed-
front. He's just at the very
Okay.
front of the hallway.
Abel will pick him up, hoist him with his one good arm,
And
this is what the skull thing looks like.
and lay on hands for another 10.
Ugh.
So
Oh,
Lucius is up.
boy.
I have Lucius over my shoulder, and I heal him for 10 hit points at the last of my lay on hands.
Okay. All right,
We're
you
leaving.
guys are in this very difficult position. We are at time. So what I'm going to do is give you a whole week to start trying to figure out how the fuck you're going to get out of this one.
gonna lead.
Is there anything you guys want to do before I end tonight's session?
No.
I don't. Yeah, I got nothing.
All right.
What's that roll for now?
Okay. That is where we're in tonight's session. Thank you
What does that
all
fucking
for
mean?
watching. And I will see you all guys in our next session, which is when?
Saturday.
Next Saturday?
morning.
Saturday
I
morning.
assume 9 EST.
Yeah. 9 EST.
Yeah.
I'll see you Saturday morning. Be prepared with hopefully some plan to figure this out. You still have 2 more areas to go. You have to go to the blue area and then the main throne room where you would assume the leader is of this group. So